Go out there and be like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say it on here.
Oh yeah, no, and I don't care if we do. And I mean, it's just I hate jacks. It's the stupidest thing. Like playing against Brandon at Harwood, fought a set of jacks. He pushed all in dart.
It just. I just don't. I don't know whose mom's watching.
Well, the first time I ever sat at this table, I actually watched it again.
Oh yeah.
And Tracy is so tight. Look at how she's gonna fold this shit. I'm like, oh my god. And it was Kramer.
Well, I mean, when I watch those back, I love it because these guys are knowledgeable, and I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should play that. Or like, I mean, Silas was killing Devil's Lake.
And so Pete's giggling because
he's bet 60,000 pre-flop because he can take him down. Anybody calls it, he can fold or whatever. He's taking
also
drives.
you were
Now that's
sitting
how I
to my
play.
right that night and you were hammered.
Talking to me?
Weird.
What?
Me? That doesn't sound like that.
No.
You sure
Did I have any?
I think
Did I have Fireball?
Yes.
Okay.
Mike's are probably high.
Yes.
Go Fireball.
Is it?
Yes, they are. It's hard to hear them unless you're real close.
I'll just go back here.
So I needed something. I needed something.
I don't know how to mute it.
I think that's.
This was this. You probably do. I'm just.
I don't think so. Probably something like this.
That's what they do.
One of those. I'm sure does it. So this. I have no idea what this one does. Maybe. Guess you could listen to the stream and find out.
I would definitely get you because we're not going to take a break.
Yeah. Go for it.
50.
And I was one of them.
What was on the table? There's nothing fucking wrong with it.
Is there anything? Came back eventually.
Brandon, can you on like a long break right now?
Oh Jesus.
I said they have a good fit.
Joe, it's O-P-I.
That is actually the last thing I care about.
Brandon, can I have your chip count? Will, can I have your chip count?
She had poo. I don't know much.
Janet, can I have yours?
This one's good. Smell that.
Okay.
Smell like this. Yeah, it's what I thought.
God, look at Dennis fucking close.
You were proud of that, so they kept me doing your good fun.
It's very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
I'm judging by that, too.
448.
Alright.
Hey everybody, if you want to start heading back to your table. Yeah, it's not a regular break. I went. I'm assuming they're go break at that break.
I can't believe it's 13 of it. And we're not even at 17.
I was even showing them that my buddies, my
And then we get to the final table at 26. And 17. It'll help them with the pictures.
Meat sticks and pork chop. I'm just kidding. I got some in my pocket. I'll take it back.
Wow.
Don't take
I have a friend that likes to she's like, like her coat.
I heard something way different.
Yeah, I did too. She's like, your brother's love him.
All right, here, folks. We
We are back.
We got Eric Crystal and Pete Bushy in the booth for a change.
Yes, changing it up. So, or not
Mostly
really.
we switched sides. No, we didn't even actually do that.
Nope. We didn't even switch beers. So we are down to 17 players remaining. I mean, I see myself walking out there, so that's a good sign. Correct. Or it's my super good-looking twin brother. But
Hey, somebody had to get the luck. like
right.
in the movie Twins, right?
There you go. So we are 17 players remaining. You can see Heidi given information here. They did a complete redraw for final 17. And Steve Mattson is going to come give us a break here. No, he's going to do paperwork.
Deeks Pizza donated 8 pizzas, so you can send them.
Yum, that sounds good. That was Steve saying there's a bunch of Deeks Pizzas here. They're one of our kind of sponsors, we'll call it. We're working on it, but they keep delivering pizzas here when we're go late into the night and the food is shut down. So we are going live here, 17 players. We are still at the 612 level. We got some new players in here. We got Penny Gronke, Janet Getz, Jacob Amble, Joe Opiola from Canada, don't you know? John Snyder, Thane, Brandon, and Will Hall. So there's a few new players and a few brand new to the feature table. I don't think I've seen Thane here yet. John Snyder. Those are kind of, I believe, the only 2 brand new ones. Penny was here for a minute,
Quick
but
minute,
I didn't even see her play a hand.
She didn't even stay here long enough to pay a blind, I don't believe.
That is correct. So, again, welcome back to the 12th annual Silver Dollar Cowboy Up Tournament. $150 buy-in, 20,000 chips, 40-minute levels, 146 total entries with just under 5,000 up top here. This is done to benefit the Cowboy Up Roger Maris Cancer Foundation, which this year they just passed over $1 million in donations. So congratulations. Very proud to be a part of that, along with the founder of this tournament, Leroy Turner, who has been doing tournaments doing things with the tournament all day today. Thane shipping them all in under the gun, +2 here. King Deuce going to get him in. Trying to pick up some blinds early, trying to take advantage. He's on a pretty short stack there, it looks like. 75,000 when blinds are 612. So he's got 6 bigs. He's going to pick up the blinds. And I lost Eric when I talked about pizza. Eric made a run for it since I think he had food about 10 hours ago, since we've been here since 11 o'clock this morning we started here. Oh, you can see them delivering Deeks Pizza in the background. Perfect. Sean, one of our volunteer dealers, is one of the managers over at Deeks. Always hooks us up both at the office and at our tournaments. So appreciate that, Sean and Deeks Pizza. Big shout out to you guys for helping us out. Back to the action here. Looks like Brandon Dosh is our chip leader. He's got 255. John Snyder, 207. Janet with 180. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed Will Hall, 448. He is the overwhelming chip leader here. I know on the other table, Corey Esslinger, he's got about 400,000. So those are probably a couple of your top 2 out of 3 chip leaders there. Brandon wakes up with the pocket 6s. He's going to raise it up, 27,000. Folds around to the blinds. Jacob picking up a king 8 and Joe ace 3.
We'd like to thank them for their generous donation of pizza to help everyone.
Feel free to drop us some drop us some words in the chat box. I see Josita. Josita is one of our dealers up in Minot. Appreciated the help up there for the North Dakota Texas Hold'em Championship that was played last week. With our player of the year that was determined today, Joel Clipping, by winning that tournament up there, past Sean Fagerwick to move into first place. They all played today. It was up in the air. Joel was the first out. He was commentating actually while Sean got knocked out, and then a little while later, Mark Duffner, who also had a chance to catch Joel, also got knocked out. So Joel Clipping going back-to-back Player of the Years for 701 Poker. Very impressive. Which puts him as the chip leader going into tomorrow's $11,000 free roll. $11,000 for first, $15,000 overall in prizes. So that'll be tomorrow at noon, and both these tournaments coming to you live from the DoubleTree Hotel by Hilton. When I say live, I mean live on 10-minute delay, of course, to protect the integrity of the game. Back to the action. Thane under the gun, one of our shortest stacks here. Except for Joe. I see Joe Opiola on an 18K stack here. So we know Joe's chips are going in pretty quick. Jacob on a 44K stack. So two very short stacks looking to get him in there. But Janet's going to beat them both to it and raise it up to 22,000.
And I'm back.
And he's back. Two pieces of pizza later. John Snyder's going to make the call from the big blind with Queen 5 of Hearts. So Janet got to fade those queens. That is a beautiful flop for Janet. John picks up pretty much nothing. Runner, straight. I mean, or just the queens, basically. And he's going to fire into that, not knowing that's... He's probably thinking, oh, she doesn't have any of that, but she's got an overpair to the board here. I anticipate Janet at least coming along, if not re-raising here. And looks like that was re-raising chips, 25,000. Yep, so basically a min-raise to John. Found out where he was at, got out of there. He's hoping she's on a couple big cards. Found out pretty quickly she was not, so... Nice play by both of them. A pretty standard. John tried to steal it from her. Janet said, no, I don't think so. I got an overpair here. Even if you have a piece of that, I'm going to try to take it away, which John had squadoosh. So it's definitely keeping stats from the whole time here. As long as their name matches up, I think it must keep them in. So it's going to keep some of these players' stats from the whole time they've been on the feature table.
It keeps some of the stats the whole time.
Because
wins. Jacob Amble certainly voluntarily put some chips in the pot.
Correct. And I think their win and loss probably as well, because none of them have done. Will hasn't profited 385 since he sat down. So... I'll be interested to find out which of those stats carry over. So,
because yeah, what are we, 3 hands into this?
Yeah, I think so. 3 or 4. It is saying hand 46, so that is keeping some of the stuff. If Heidi's not resetting it completely, which she didn't, because about half the players were the same. So Joe shipping it all in with his last blind and a half with King 9. John's going to call with Ace 3.
Thane's destroying his outs with that 9.
Yep.
And the hearts.
Thane's going to come along as well while we reset the stream. Joe hoping to get a triple up here. Needs it just to get back into decent chip range here. So going to the flop, ace, jack, 10. John hits the ace, and they go check, check. But Joe spikes it with Broadway here. Just has to avoid the king, and Joe is going to get the triple up.
He's got a 7 card straight.
7. You don't see that one very often.
Hopefully he doesn't quit his day job.
Correct. Joe, we gotta quit the singing, buddy. Joe triples up, though. 54,000 from the 18. Very nice there. Pretty standard play. I mean, picks up a king on the button. The 2 blinds call him. Bangs out the gutter ball. And now he's not even the short stack on the table. He's got 4.5 bigs. So and that's how this tournament's going to go till 2 o'clock. So if you want to watch the final table, tune back in at midnight probably. So we are down to 17 players right now, 4,800 up top.
Will picks up 7s under the gun. When you're the big stack, Pete, do you want 7s under the gun?
I'll take 7s under the gun anytime, probably. Will's, I'm going to predict, going to make it about 30,000. Oh, look at that one. Huh?
How are you doing?
I see Chuck. How are you doing that, Chuck? Chuck's commentating in the background here with me, saying, how are you calling that 30,000? I just saw him walk out of the room, so I'm wondering, how are you doing that, Chuck? So folds around to the blinds here. Brandon picks up ace 10 in the big blind. Tough with Will and the chip stack he has, and he's going to be out of position to play this. So Brandon, a little bit of a tough spot, but he made the raise reasonable, 2.5x.
He glanced at Will about 5 times right there.
He probably doesn't know Will. Will's from the great town of Winnipeg, while Brandon is from Fargo here. So just going to lay it down. I don't mind that play. I mean, Brandon out of position, the only player that has Will covered that has Brandon covered at the table, and not knowing him. I mean, he hasn't seen Will get out of line. He's seen Will make some great call downs.
Yep.
You know, I mean, Will's playing a very solid game right now.
There are easier spots.
Correct. I think that's what Brandon will look for, a lot easier spots than that. I mean, normally you'd think, oh, ace 10, this is an easy call. But, okay, now an ace comes, what do? You know? Like, you want your ace to come usually, but he's easily got you dominated a lot of
You don't know
those
if your ace
spots.
is good. You don't know if your 10's good.
Yep.
If you hit them. You got to hit both.
So I definitely don't mind that laydown. A lot of people might out there just looking at it might be, oh, why is he folding that? He's 50-50. You don't know that at all. I mean, that's the nice thing about watching it here. You have the advantage of that. Brandon's in a tough spot though there. So over to Thane on the button with 4 bigs.
I think I might have gone there when it folds to me on the button.
I would have probably doubled down. I don't know what you would have done. I would have doubled down.
Doubling down would have worked.
Correct.
Will's got blackjack. Can't
Yeah.
double down against blackjack.
You get your bet back though, right? You get the.
Yeah, you don't lose the double.
Okay.
That's a fact.
So Brandon had called the 6. Will now with the option here. And gonna come in with the raise, obviously. And Brandon right back out, trying to see one for cheap for 6.
What a terrible seat draw for Brandon.
That is what. I mean, I would normally be betting on Brandon to run over this table, but having Will to his left with the chip lead is going to paralyze Brandon for part of this. So, I mean, I still expect Brandon to open up a lot with the stack that he has. I mean, he's going to still play his game, but he is really going to be handcuffed by having Will behind him there. You know, I expect him to let these small stacks, you know, get out of the way here, and then you got all these stacks with 120 or more to kind of take over and kind of really start playing for real here once we get closer to the real money.
It would appear our poker players don't really get along. We got 3 different tables with one guy at them.
Janet Getz coming in under the gun, Acey Deucey of clubs.
She has a couple times made really interesting limps under the gun.
I don't mind that. I mean, 208. I mean, sounds like a lot now, but it's starting to not be there. I mean,
it just. I'm not criticizing the play. I'm just commenting that it's.
She came in that one. I remember the one time she came in with Queen Jack under the gun. I mean,
it's plays she's not making in other positions.
Correct.
That's if she likes being first to act somehow, or.
And it's going to be Penny and Janet. I mean, Penny's got the big blind special, 6 deuce. They both have the deuce, so they both hit bottom pair. Penny's going to come out firing at it here. And that's going to work. That's Penny's first action on this final table that we've seen, and it's a good one to have. She fires at the pot, takes it down. So look at that, Penny plus 18,000 now on our old chip count.
I didn't see a list. I didn't see a list this year, Pete. Did Leroy have a list of sponsors for this tournament this year, or?
He had some that put in money into the 50-50 and donated stuff. Like General Equipment, again, put in a bunch of money into the 50-50 raffles.
Was Don Gronke one of those that donated? I know a lot of times he does when Leroy's involved.
I did not hear that one.
Okay.
So
that might be the Thanksgiving weekend tournament. That
correct. I
Don's
know.
usually the sponsor of.
Yeah, I know. General Equipment, Randy's donated a lot of the meat raffle stuff. So John Snyder coming in there, middle position, ace, king, ace 7 of diamonds. Will, ace king on the button. Will's had a plethora of cards so far since we've restarted the action.
I read somewhere that 2023 was Will's year. I'm not entirely certain where I read that.
Raising it up to 30,000. Action back to John. He's going to make the call here. Looking for some diamonds mostly. Does not want to hit his ace here. Diamonds are a couple 7s he's hoping for, and that is pretty much complete air. He's got backdoor diamonds, backdoor straights. He's going to lead at it. Now Will misses with the ace king, but he's gonna take a look, which might slow. He saw John do this to who was it, to Janet, and she came back over the top of him. Now he's firing another bullet here, so with both of them missing, so this might work now. He's 2-barreling with nothing here. Not sure. I mean, the 1 barrel, I can see the look up. And Will's going to make the call. He's got some sort of read here, just not believing him here. Will's ace king is good. Does John have 3rd barrel in him?
Takes a lot of conviction to fire 3 times when you got air, doesn't it?
I mean, Will is giving him the stare down here. And I saw announced 40,000. They're 35, he said.
15, 20, 25.
And that's leaving him, is that right? Leaving him with 55 behind?
That puts Will in a heck of a spot.
That looks like a lot more than 55 behind, doesn't it?
Yeah, is there a yellow chip in there? I can't.
It looks like it. I mean, Will's
I think
needing
there's at
to.
least 1, maybe 2 yellow chips in there.
Yeah. This is a tough one for Will. If Will finds this call, I'm going to be impressed. I mean, he 3-barrels it with nothing, and Will's calling him down with ace high here. He's getting. And a call. Wow. That is impressive.
That was a heck of a call.
I'm going to put my money on Will right now to take this tournament down after watching that call.
What did I say? There was 2.8 million. He's got 700,000, so he's got just short of a quarter of chips in play.
Got 590 it shows there.
Yep, just under 600,000. So 280,000 in play.
2.8 million? You mean
2.8 million, yep.
2.92 million, yeah. So
He's
600.
got 20%
so
of the chips in play.
about that.
17, 18 players left. 16, something like that.
That's. I'm impressed. I don't know that I can make that call again. I mean, that's some. I mean, the board pairing the 5. I mean, changes nothing. I guess if you.
It makes it less likely as a 5.
Correct. I mean, if you don't believe him on the turn, I mean, I don't know what changes.
Or I think our.
Joe finding a hand here. He's under the gun. Ace, jack of clubs. Gonna get it all in there.
You guys can't see it, but there's some foreshadowing going on in here.
We may have a new announcer coming up pretty soon.
That or we're gonna straight to the mattresses.
Brandon,
Yeah,
gonna get out of the way here.
So there are people behind us discussing the mattresses that are laying in this room, and I can't tell if they're new or used, but I don't think I would lay on a used hotel mattress without a sheet on it.
Yeah.
Unless you get, or how drunk you are.
And Joe's going to get his shove through, so picks up some more blinds there, shows the ace jack. And we continue to move on. Jacob's in the, I don't know, whatever's below the danger zone with 2 big blinds there. John and Thane. John does not have 55,000, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I think he's got 75,000 in yellow chips.
Correct. So that one's wrong. I would believe 155.
Janet looks down at ace king. Everybody folds to her on the button. Great hand for the button because everybody thinks you're just making a position raise.
Correct. Well, and she's going up against the 2 short stacks, so she might get a call a little bit looser here.
You know the best part about going against 2 short stacks? You're not going to lose very many chips.
Correct. And she min raises.
Jacob just put them all in.
Looks like it. All in for 32. With king 9, Janet's, oh, geez, just killing all the kings here. Janet's going to love just, come on, Janet's saying, get all of you in there. And Janet's going to make the call and have Jacob in pretty tough spot here. Jacob's going to need some 9s or some hearts here, or some, doesn't want 10 jack queen, I was going to say. Ace 10 4, no help there, and Jacob is going to head out in about 17th place, we're going to say, 17, 16, somewhere in there. So Jacob, tough young player. He's been at a lot of our tournaments lately. And we are 7-handed on the final table.
Again, John Snyder's not that short, which puts either Joe or Thane on the short stack. Appears at least 10 minutes ago there's still some pizza left.
All right, so I see on the chat a lot of people are still talking about Will. Somebody told me to look up his Hendon Mob. Somebody's got to throw that up on the chat there, what his Hendon Mob stats are. So I'm too lazy and got too many things going on in the booth here to look it up. So I want to hear what his stats are. Oh, except Eric's reaching for his phone now. I mean, a name like Will Hall. I mean, I'm looking at his stats, 11,000 in career cashes. I mean, there could be a lot of Will Halls, though. William Hall, Bill Hall. I mean, I don't know if he goes by Bill. There's quite a few, but I only saw one with a Canada flag on it. Not much there. Looked like we just got a walk to John here, so not much action there. Sent our cocktail waitress for a couple more cocktails. Chris, $127 lifetime is what, or is that what the cash is? Is that what this min cash is worth in Canada right now? 127. I don't know what the current exchange rate is.
Typically, it'd be worth more in Canada than the United States, though. Not certain about right now. I haven't looked in some time.
I remember it used to be worth more. Who knows with the today's economy? I have no idea. So, gonna reset the stream real quick while it's fold from what we saw. Joe picks up jacks. Love it. And
picks up Queen Jack.
Thane in the big blind with Queen Jack diamonds. I have a feeling I know where this hand is going since we won't ruin it. But Thane's in a tough spot here. Queen Jack of diamonds up against the jacks. Gonna need some queens or some diamonds in a hurry here. Flop. Ace, king, deuce. That opens up the tens for him. Backdoor diamonds. There's the diamond. The royal flush for the 10 of diamonds.
4 of spades.
4 of spades. Wow.
Worst card ever.
Thane, try a little harder here. You know what I'm gonna do now? Just to punish you for that, you gotta talk on the microphone now. So we got Thane fresh off that. Let's see. Are we covered here?
Yeah, I'm covered.
You are covered? Must have been pretty close.
It appears those chip counts were accurate.
Because it was, oh yeah.
51-55.
All right, we're going to have Thane take over in the booth for a little bit. I'm going to take a quick breather, and then I'll come relieve Eric maybe. So turn it over to Mr. Thane himself. That must put us at about 15 players left. I'm going to go with a player count real quick and see where things are at, and Eric and Thane will take us here for a little bit.
Mike Hall says that's him. William Hall from Winnipeg, just over 11,000 in live earnings.
11,000 in live earnings. Wow.
Over 45 years.
Terrible walk.
So Thane,
Walk of shame.
Queen Jack, huh?
Queen Jack diamonds.
Queen Jack of diamonds. You got the ace and king of diamonds, but that 10 of diamonds just.
I know. I didn't want the raise ahead of me, but what are you going to do with 5 bigs? 6-12, you're sitting there with 51. You got to jam.
Oh yeah. There's a reason I'm sitting here, my friend.
Well, I know.
I did play this tournament, not for very
God.
long.
But a little 10 of diamonds would have been nice,
10 of diamonds would have been kind of pretty.
right?
You know the great part about catching the royal flush after you're all in? You don't have to figure out how to play it.
That's right.
Janet's got pocket sixes. Joe's got ace 10.
Ooh.
Hey, it's 10 of diamonds.
Yeah. Story of my life. It's either before or after. So Joe's going to call. King 9's going to call for sure.
John Snyder.
Eh. Brendan gets a free flop. How about that?
King 6. Janet
Wow.
catches the 6.
Janet mine's a set.
Suppose everybody's pointed out to Jerome that Janet's the best poker player in his house.
How is she going to play this? Well, just a little C-bet there. John's going to think his king might be good.
And just, you probably know this, I already picked up on it, but John's chip count is not accurate. He's got 100-some thousand, not.
Yes. Yeah, he's got 100 just in yellow.
Yep.
All right. Well, oh, and he's on the button too. Okay, so
Janet doesn't know, but she's really hoping the 9 will come. Oh, she went all in.
yeah, it's gonna scare him away.
Yep, that. She had a fish on, but
She did. I mean, it's a nice sized pot at
well, it's
that pot. 292.
it's easy when we're sitting here knowing that he's drawn dead, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
She doesn't know he's not on 2 diamonds.
You know, when you go from 22 to 200, though, man, he calls 45 there.
Yep.
Well, give a chance to make 2 pair. That'd be
I actually think
dangerous.
a really interesting play there might have been to check it back to him.
Yeah. Yeah. I
If you-
think
if
for
you got-
sure think his king is in the lead.
If you got the guts to check that,
Yep.
you know, especially if you kind of want the hand over right there, check it to him, and then you can jam on the, because he's gonna bet.
You go 45. You go 45. You pick up an extra 90 grand. She's happy with that, though.
She's still sitting there. We're not.
That's correct. That's correct.
The ladies both fold.
Who's online?
Bunch of Canadians.
There's two of them at the feature table, so.
So we have 6 on this table, possibly 7 on the other table. So we're probably at 14, 15 players left.
6 plus 7 gets 14 or 15.
Well, I forgot.
Carry the one.
Oh, I wasn't carrying the one. Thanks.
I may or may not got 15, but hey, I get a double stack out of it tomorrow. Double points today means you pick up an extra 10K if you cash for tomorrow's free roll.
Darcy is checking out as the dealer. Heidi's going to come in.
It's a pretty good turnout for today, though. 145 players.
Yeah, I
Freeze
think
out?
that's a pretty nice.
14,
nice
15
numbers.
tables. Yeah, that's great turnout.
Freeze ups do actually run higher individual numbers than most of our rebuy tournaments, other than the flighted multi-day ones, of course. You know, Leroy's put a lot of effort into getting this to be an annual event. It's been going for a long time, different locations and whatnot, but
Right. Perfect to have it before tomorrow's tournament, though. Everybody's going to want to play.
yep, that's curious to know what our numbers tomorrow are going to look like, because a whole lot of people are qualified.
Yeah, starts at noon. I'd be here early.
I don't think I have to worry about a seat. I'm one of the dealers.
You dealing tomorrow?
Dealing and playing. There's no way we'd have enough dealers without dealers playing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, there's going to be 300 people qualified. There's
I think-
probably going to be...
I think of our list of 15, 16 dealers, I think only 1 or 2 are not qualified.
Do you want me to deal tomorrow?
I'm sure Steve would take it if he wanted. John flops a set of 5s.
Oh. John.
If we're still paying attention to this poker thing going on.
Yeah, we're trying. Yep. Set mining.
I don't know
Gosh,
that he's
I
going
don't
to make
know.
anything off this, though, because nobody else
I don't
has
think so.
anything interesting. I mean, I guess he can
Yeah.
let Will try to catch a 10, but then I don't think he's going to get paid because he'll lose. 1 chip. It's only 1 chip.
There we go. Scoops it.
Once again, that is not an accurate chip count for John Snyder.
No, so it looks like about 145. There, they should correct it now. Oh, he's got more than that. 1.
Leo and Heidi finally getting it corrected. Feels like maybe one of those spots where they just forgot to hit the 1 when they entered his original chip stack or something goofy like that.
Blinds are up. 8-16.
Joe's got a flat tire. He's ready to either get that at a poker table and on the way home tomorrow or Monday, whichever he goes home. Brandon looking down at 6-7 of hearts. Brandon's been stuck at this table with the giant chip stack right behind him.
Right.
And the way it's gone, if I were Will, I would re-raise him right here just to keep clocking him. But he folded. 7 deuce is probably a good fold. Penny comes along. Janet hits a couple fives.
It's
And
fives
Brandon
again.
flops top pair. Not
Easy now.
Janet's gonna bet. Brandon's gonna call.
Cool.
Pennies goes
22K.
away.
Drops a 4.
Brandon picks up the straight draw.
4, 5, 6, 7. He's not going away now.
Brandon needs a 3, an 8, or a 6.
30K.
There's no way he's folding this, is he?
No.
Not after he called the last one.
No.
He just picked up outs. A bunch of them.
He's got 9 outs. He's got it in his head. He's calling for sure. Yep. Here we go. And that's what he says. The 2's not going to help.
Nope. 2 is no good, and I just don't.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to let him off.
She's going to let him off.
She's going to let him off.
Yep.
She could have gotten another 40.
Yes. Or check. Check and then snap call.
Check or bet 40.
Yeah. He calls 40 there.
I think he calls
Top
40.
Yeah, I think he's gonna check back if she checks.
Yeah.
I
If
don't-
if she checks, he checks back. If she bets 40, he calls.
Yeah,
Top pair. He may have a chat. He has a chance. Put her in ace king. Here. Stacking chips. Here we are.
She's stacking chips. I'm sitting here.
Mine and sets. Gotta love that. I don't
You
think
know?
I got a set all day today. No, I did.
I had trips a few times, but never a set.
I got a set and caught a bluff. Caught a big bluff.
Will's got the mystery cards. Jack 10.
Check 10.
And we're getting leggy.
Leggy.
At least it reconnects really fast most of the time.
Did you do that?
I did. You take this little mouse guy right here, and you click on the connect button.
Gotcha. All right. You already have it connected. Just hit the button. Learning as we go. Bud light.
10 raises to 44,000.
Jack 10 with button raise. I think he's stealing the blinds here. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see Joe defending that.
Joe.
Could have a Canadian Civil War
Tuck and
going.
roll. Tuck and roll.
We're getting reports that we might be down to 13 players.
13 players. 6 and 7. Viewers out there. All right, who's all watching us? Looks like there's 38 online right now.
No, I was just asking.
You want in?
We'll wait till he goes up.
Six-handed. I like short tables.
So do I. I'd much rather play six-handed. Penny with the ace
Ooh.
8.
That's probably the best hand Penny's seen since she's been at this table.
Penny's going to raise to 30.
And 30, yeah. And it is going to get through. Nope.
John's going to get frisky.
Suited jacks.
Yeah,
he's
he's
thinking about it. And he's got the chips. So there we go.
I believe they corrected. Yeah, he's got 108 now. Penny's at about 71,000.
John's at 108. To the flop we go. Check, check. There's Penny's ace. So I'm gonna
Oh,
do-
whatever John had in mind isn't going to work.
So take a stab at it. Ooh,
Well, I'm pretty sure he called,
gonna rep-
thinking he could outplay her later.
yeah, he's gonna
And
represent
it's just not
the
going
ace.
to work with that ace coming.
Yeah, no. We ran right into it.
The question now is, can he slow down? Because we've seen him fire 3 bullets. He fired 3 bullets at will, trying to get him off a hand, and it didn't work. Slow down. I don't see her betting.
She's gonna
will
check.
be happy
She's
winning the
worried
pot.
if she's out kicked. Yeah, he's not gonna show, and she's gonna scoop the pot. Nice little 122K.
Don't think he could have pushed her off of it.
No. Oh no. No, not a chance.
Good check. I think the only mistake he made on that hand was not realizing she probably had an ace.
Correct. And she
When that
raised
ace
from the
came,
button.
when that ace came on the turn, that's when he
Yeah.
the hand had gone exactly like he expected up until that point. And I think he just, the plan was coming to fruition. He just went with it, even though the ace came in.
Well, he tried to represent it, and once you get the call, you found it. I've done that several times.
He found out where he was at.
Yep.
Took a stab at it. Didn't work. On to the next hand. Will Hull's got 6-7 offsuit. And 580,000 chips to go.
I just got it.
Small, big. Cards aren't popping up. Must not have them in the box.
Oh yeah.
So Pete had texted Leah that the chip count was off for John Snyder, and she fixed it before she got the text with the 10-minute tape delay, of course. So we didn't know she'd fixed it, but she had fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
There's that 10 of diamonds thing.
Yeah.
Joe's got the 10 of diamonds again.
Ace King 9-10. This gonna be tough to get away. He's gonna look it up.
Brownie gets away from the Jack 7.
Yep. Afraid the 10 of diamonds are gonna haunt me for a few days.
Jack Queen.
Queen Jack.
John needs the 10.
Yeah, he does.
Joe needs the king. Or the 8.
9-10 though. It's open in straight draw. Uh-oh. It's all in.
Can you call that if you're John? With 2 overs.
Hmm.
No flush draws. 2 overs and the 10 for the straight.
Yeah, he's gonna call. Ace King, yeah. He's ran that all day today.
5.
And he's ahead.
King.
And he catches the
No,
king.
but he gets eliminated
Whoa.
because Joe has the straight.
Draws straight.
Not the card he wanted to catch. We finally got his chip count right for John Snyder, and now he doesn't have any of them.
No, no, he's all out. What a comeback. I mean, before we came to the final table, he was 1 or 2 blinds.
Oh, really?
8, 9, 4-way all in, called him, and his 9 held up. 8 held up, actually.
Darcy.
What are you doing?
Good. Nope. Yeah. I should have shoved my small blind instead of min raised.
All right.
Mike, we appreciate that.
Well, thanks, Mike.
We are dropping players left and right. Pete said it'd be midnight before we got to the final table. That was not correct, I don't believe. 'Cause we're 5-handed here, so at most we got 11 players.
Joe's up to 198K. That's amazing. He was just trying to hang in there to have a free steak. Now he's got a chip stack. Yeah, he was down to like 1 or 2 blinds on that.
16,000.
Yeah, 1 or 2 blinds
Yeah.
at that time. Yeah, he got a piece of the 8.
And then he tripled up.
Tripled up. Yeah. And now he's sitting there at 200,000. He ordered his steak rare. Bring it back. I'll heat it up the microwave, he says. Uh-oh. Pair versus pair. What are we going to do here? Brandon.
Will Hall.
Brandon going
Jack
to 50.
9. I don't see him getting frisky here.
No.
Penny. Penny folds.
Yeah, penny folds.
This donkey came to the table with $5 in chips.
It's better not to lose chips with pocket twos.
Got to play him like aces.
Yeah, the problem is when the other guy says call at the end.
5,000 to 2 million.
Because then they don't play like aces anymore.
No, they don't. Is there a pocket pair you don't like to play when you get at the end? When the blinds get this big?
Have you played poker with me, Thane?
Well,
There's not really two cards I don't like to play.
So you're going to play them all?
Oh, yeah.
From 2 to ace. You get a pair, you're jamming.
It depends on the chip stack. I mean, if I'm Will, I'm just set mining.
Right.
If I'm... Yeah, if I'm sitting at this table, what are blinds? 16? If I'm penny, I might jam. Everybody else, I'm just probably set mining with twos.
To set mining. Okay.
If there's a raise in front of me, I'm just getting out of the way. If I'm under the gun, I'm probably just getting out of the way.
It's tough because normally we have these big blind antes. So it's like 10, 20, 20, and then it's 50 grand.
Right.
You know, and you don't have as many wheels away around.
Which I like because
Yeah. It's kind of nice not to have. I like this structure. You get a lot more play. It's not all that late. Well, it's 11.
It's going to be late by the time we get down to 1.
Yeah, it's been. I guess we're going 12 hours. I didn't start at 11. I started about 12:30.
I got here at 11. I started playing just before noon. We had 3 dealers that were coming from Grand Forks that weren't here, so I was the emergency dealer if they didn't get here before we needed them.
Gotcha. Well, I'll wear my hoodie tomorrow in case you need me to deal.
Like I said, I'm sure Steve would take you if you don't mind. The plan, I think, is to start with player dealers, and as dealers open up, or
Well, if I don't have to, I won't.
obviously we're trying to get people to not have to play a deal at the same time as fast as possible. So
Right.
I mean, it didn't matter what he had with his chip stack.
All right. Lost play. Down to 5. Wonder what the other table's at.
Usually ace rag runs. What's that? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Janet gets with the Kings.
Ooh.
And a big blind penny had limped
Not
in.
anymore. Yep. In raise.
That's
Cowboys.
disappointing. Isn't that the worst when you got Kings and it more or less limps to you?
Right.
Should say that more or less you get the walk.
Right.
So you got the big blind to complete, a small blind to complete, and then fold.
They did a min raise and they folded both times. It's like, ugh. Well, can't even see the other table. Got to be getting close. We'll go to a 9 final table, correct?
Yeah.
I believe so, yep.
You got 10 now?
No, they said they'll do 9 at the final table.
We'll do 9.
You
Okay.
want me to go check? See where we're at?
Yeah.
You guys want to know?
Sure, yeah.
Kind of curious.
We got Dennis Sieb hanging out in the booth a little bit. He just went to check how many players we have left. He was at the feature table earlier, and I believe he just busted in the last 10 minutes or so. We had been on the other table, so we won't see that.
Oh, Joe wakes up with a pair. And he's going to 35.
Same thing. Janet completed.
Yeah, 7 deuce.
So
Not
here's the
going-
problem with 5-handed when you don't have, when you have a couple players with no aggression, is it makes for very boring poker.
Yeah, first raise takes it. Till you run into a hand. To 45. Who's out there watching us?
Oh, you got a couple Canadians, and then I'm assuming that must be Mike must be Brandon's brother. Call me-
Does Mike play
Call me
poker?
Columbo. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, Mike.
You know what I know at this point. I said must be. I don't even know that he's his brother. Could be his cousin, could be his uncle, could be his dad.
We're at 11. 5 and 6.
Maybe they're not even related. Maybe Mike's watching somebody else. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, they're saying you guys are doing a great job on the
Great job, yeah. There we are.
Good thing I got out, I guess.
Oh, Penny with
Penny's
ace jack of
ace
hearts.
jack of hearts. And nobody's got anything
And
fun.
32.
Brandon might be able to get frisky.
Dan, you want me to save you a seat at the Survivor over there? Just there. Yeah. And Dahlstrom just showed up, so they're trying to talk him into
We'll see.
There are like 4 or 5 hands.
That's more fun. I'll hang out with Eric. Beers? Do you want a beer?
You want a beer? Do you need a drink? Is that what you're asking me? You want me to go get a beer to get you a drink? What would you
Oh,
like?
Brandon just flopped this straight.
Oh, my.
Oh, and then the turn gives Penny top pair. Brandon still has the straight. It did.
Wood light? Unless we're just going to do. Oh. Oh, no. Oh.
She's still out there, so she's
Yeah, she's got. She's thinking Jack's.
Jackson. Top pair. Two
That's
pair with
seven.
top kicker. Can
You know
she
what?
get away? She's not a huge stack.
That 7 might help.
There's
She
a
might.
bunch of chips in this pot.
7, 8. Golly. Does he have a 9?
She can't be concerned about him having a 7, can she?
No. She's a good
She's-
player. She's gonna go 7, 8, 9, 10 Jack. Does he have the 9? She's really thinking.
Yeah, all he needs is a 9 there now.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, she can get away from this.
3 big blinds.
Yeah, she got away.
the ace team, then it's so
Yeah.
much more disguised.
Yeah, she's lucky she didn't jam there on the Jack. Ooh. Good job, Penny. That's a tough lay down there. Yep. I'd be walking. I don't know.
What's interesting, just the different plays, because I think you and I would have probably raised more, where Brandon couldn't have come along.
Correct. Yeah, I would have 3-bet the pot.
Like I just
When you min raise someone, that's what happens. You min raise a big blind, they're almost always going to call. That's a Pete rule. He calls all min raises. Uh-oh, Pen. Let her buck.
she just lips.
Just limps. Here's.
Brandon will fold because he doesn't like Will being behind him.
Oh. Wheel. He's got a lot of chips, but
A boatload of chips.
he's going to look at. It's not a raise, so yeah, he gets a free look.
He wants to see how many she's got. He's messing with her right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't really care how much she's got.
Ooh.
She flops bottom
She's
pair.
got a pair. Yep. All right, Penny. Put him to the test.
Oh, he just turned open-ended.
Yeah, but you could represent the clubs too if you wanted to.
That's a dirty, dirty card.
Shot finally showed up. Oh, Keith. What? Welcome, Tiny.
Tiny's in the house. Penny folded that. She's got 2 big blinds left.
Penny. Yeah, you're there. You gotta jam the ace. Suited ace. You gotta jam there. Yep. Tiny would have jammed.
Tiny would have jammed some hands ago.
141 players, right? Took about 3 million chips. He's got
Yep. Chris is onto it too. Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. All right, here we go. Ba-da-dum.
That's how we do it down here in America, Chris. You should come down and play sometime.
Yeah.
That's how we all play. Oh,
Oh,
Janet looks down at Ace King.
Janet. Oh, goodness. What do I do with this? You know,
What the question
she's-
behind us is, what's a good bet?
I
And
would,
he threw out 40. I think that's exactly what she put in.
I think I would have went 50, maybe 45.
45. It's 45.
Yeah.
45. That's pretty much 3 times. That's about right.
Yeah, it's gonna get through. Oh, Joe didn't hang on to that suited ace very long.
And he folds.
Chris is coming down for his drink. All right, Chris.
Told him earlier
Chris, bring me
at
one
Diamond-
too.
Told him earlier at Diamond Beer.
Could you bring some Canadian whiskey on your way?
We'll reimburse you.
Yeah, we will. Bring the good stuff. Yeah, it's crazy good. 200. Joe's at 206. We were just talking like when we were at like 2 tables before we broke to 2. He was all in with 8-9, and he caught the 8 on the turn. Someone bet with the 2 queens. Nobody had a queen, and he quadrupled up. And then he just wanted to make the stake, and then somebody went off. Boom, stake's good, and then he hasn't lost since. Not even a little. Yeah, LSU.
Yep.
All right, Will. Will's gonna play with the king.
Nope.
Nope. Penny 8-7. Penny.
Penny has 0 big blinds left.
Penny.
That would drive me nuts.
I feel like it'd be Sheldon.
Penny folds.
Penny.
She was small blind.
It was 3 knocks though, if they had that too.
I know. But we don't hear the knock. Mic doesn't work.
Janet with Ace-7 calls Joe's.
Jack 10. Janet's still in the lead.
She's gonna bet at it.
She's gonna lean
bet
on
at it.
Joe.
He's gotta fold.
Yeah.
He can't call her, can he?
Nope. Well, he can.
Oh, obviously he
I don't
can,
think-
but I don't think he can.
Janet's image is just hot right now. If she's in a hand, I'm a little leery. Even if it's this 5-handed. I mean, he was in the blind, so it's 13%. The 12th
Lots of
annual
aggression.
Silver Dollar
Lots
Cowboy
and
Up.
lots of aggression. Joe leading the way with 22% pre-flop aggression. So Penny has 3 hands, huh?
Yeah. Ooh.
Brandon folds. Will folds. I assume. Yeah.
Penny with
Penny?
king. Letterbuck
She's
Penny.
got a king 6. She's got to go.
No.
She's got to go and play the next hand. Joe wins it with 6 deuce. Folded the button. She folded. King was it 6 on the button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd have had to deal with 6 deuce.
She's trying to bump up in the money level, I think. Sometimes you're just gonna hold off to. Pete's not working really hard. Did we not send him on a mission?
Well, Dennis is. I just saw Dennis on the TV, and now he's behind me. If there's 2 Dennises, this world's in trouble. So, Dennis, I got to ask, where'd you get this suit?
Just off Amazon. Have you seen the movie The Gentleman with Will Ferrell and Matthew McConaughey?
I have not seen the movie The Gentleman with Will Ferrell and Matthew
Game,
McConaughey.
And they all wear these plaid track suits.
So Dennis wore a plaid track suit.
Wore Work well. Fashion forward.
Fashion forward for the poker tournament. There we are.
You come to these poker tournaments, you can get a little bit of everything, including fashion advice.
There you go. All right, here we go. What happened? Glitchy. Reset, quick. It's a deal.
You're making me panic.
Connect.
I hit it. It's not immediate.
Hit it again. I don't think it worked. Maybe it did. Now we're back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're all here.
Supposedly, Keith, we have drinks on the way. Tiny. That's if we're
You know,
getting
Keith, if I could get an old fashioned, that would really make my day. But I don't know.
Last time that's not true. I did have an old fashioned the other night.
Did you?
Where was I at? Oh, we were down at Spanky's
Down at Spanky's?
Yep.
Where's Spanky's? Spanky's like my uncle.
By Rose Creek, Rose Lake. You've never been to Spanky's at Rose Lake?
No.
Oh.
No.
Take the wife for the hour drive sometime, my friend. It is
The
well
hour
worth
drive.
it.
All right.
It is easily our favorite date spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Spanky's. All right.
Spanky's. Is that technically Fergus, Dennis?
Yeah.
I think it's Fergus. Something like that.
Like a supper house? Bar? What is
Yeah,
it?
it's like a supper club type. Yes. I think I think he sold it, but currently I think the chef's still working there. Probably the best chef in the Midwest working there. Owns it.
Really?
Musky fisherman.
I would like him already. It's a musky fisherman.
no.
Kind of like that. All right, Penny, you're all in. What do we got?
He sold it. I believe it's going to sell sometime in like May, so sometime this winter. Grab the wife. Grab Roxanne, run down there. Have yourselves a date night. They have. One of us almost always orders their
Could
trust
Roxanne
meat.
be one of the 40 viewers? If she is, I will take her out.
They have on their menu. Trust me, it's not. It's just the chef in back makes you something that's not on the menu.
Nice. What's
And
the
it's
best thing
never
you've
bad.
ate there?
Oh boy.
All right, cards aren't popping up here.
Possibly some-
Penny's all in.
Roasted duck breast, or
that's my favorite. All over that.
or some diver scallops. Let's face I've never had anything bad.
The duck. Come on. We're playing a hand here.
We're playing the hand blind.
We are. It's like Jack's Lynx here. Nobody knows what's going on. Oh, she's stacking chips. Penny.
Penny stacking chips.
She the small blind? Small blind now.
She's small blind now.
There it is. Poker is alive and well. I have nothing to say. Look at those blue. She can afford the blinds, and around the horn we come. Good job, Penny.
She's got
I don't know.
8,000 in. She must have another 16,000 or so behind. Hopefully we get cards this time.
Yeah. We hit reset. We haven't had them since then. Cards are in the box, too. So, do we reconnect one more time? Will that help us? We're going to try it real quick.
I don't see how it can hurt at this point. Or if Leah did something.
Ooh, Joe's opening up 45. He's got something.
We still have no cards.
And no one's calling. Yep.
Interesting. We are not entirely certain why we're not
Hey,
seeing
Marcy,
cards.
how are you tonight? Oh, let's go to Spanky's. Still in hard. All right, Mars.
Marcy, you're not old enough to have been teaching 80 to 82.
Agreed. What happened? Yeah, we're not getting cards on TV. Not the last. Oh, now we got hand.
Pete walks in the room and immediately we're getting whole cards again.
Hocus pocus. How'd that happen? All right.
Just gotta go to the main bar to make it old fashioned.
Oh,
You guys will be on break.
Tiny could drive an old fashioned here, and it would get sooner.
It says, are you getting old fashions?
Yeah, yeah. Well, we couldn't. The same thing last time. We went there, waited 20 minutes. Came here, waited another 20 minutes. Tiny calls for Castleton and sends two. Uh-oh, here we go. 10-4. Janet's got a part of it. Oh. 10-handed, come back from break. Okay. All right. Janet throws out a bet, and she's stacking up some chips.
Penny's got that one big blind again. She was at 0 for a while. Pete's chuckling behind us, but she was at 0 for a while.
31K. She almost has two. She's 1,000 away from two.
1,000 away from 2.
One under, you only get credit for one. All right, here we go.
She's gonna get chipped up here though, so she would.
Do-
I know I gave her a 5 for the 1. So
That's why she's
Little
playing the way
hits,
she
little
is.
foreshadowing.
I mean, she's gonna win 4,000 right there.
So we're hearing a rumor that
Oh.
yep,
Look at that
Oh
guy.
my gosh, look at that guy.
Penny's gonna come out well on the rounding.
Pete has cloned himself.
Pete is on the television standing behind us.
Marcy, you're down in AZ and we have all this snow and frost. Well, thanks for tuning in. Right?
2 out of 10 ladies, 2 out of 10
Oh.
Canadians.
Will's waking up to an ace. C10, what's he going to do? Looks like a raise.
So apparently 2 out of the 10 players left are ladies and 2 out of the 10 are Canadians. We have all 4 of those players right in front of us.
And then Brandon.
And we have Brandon.
And then Brandon.
And Josh also entered the screen.
And here's Josh.
Look who wanders in.
And there's Leroy.
All right.
Tiny wants to know who's left on the other table, Pete.
Who do we got on the other table?
At this point, it was Corey Esslinger,
Corey Esslinger,
Michael Pankow,
Michael Penkow,
Mark Alander,
Mark Alander,
Zach.
and then Zach.
I was at this table with the chip league for a while.
Zach, somebody you don't know, Tiny. Maybe you know him. I don't know him.
Michael Miller, let's go. Who are you rooting for, Mike? Who's your horse?
Janet Getz is going to raise or call a 1600 with ace-4 diamonds. Pete's going to sit there and pretend he's playing. Correct. Not entirely certain what he's doing.
That is the most chips Pete has had all day. Willie.
Will picks up King Queen.
Well, he's coming in for sure. What is he going to raise? 45-ish? Looks like 45. Yeah. Oh. Corey is behind us now. He's no longer at the other table. Are you on break? Corey's not on break.
No. Tens full of queens aren't better than tens full of kings.
Oh, full house over full house. Uh-oh. All right, we have King. We have King. King is good.
I would like some cards every once in a while. It would be pretty cool to have I didn't even end up at the final table.
Where are we?
I could have livened up the final table.
You're like
Yeah.
the only player out there that didn't make it on once.
Are you serious?
That's
How many
crazy.
people are left over your table?
And of all the people who could have livened,
So just tell them, hey, we're going to be back in.
Okay, I guess we'll take a brief pause. We'll leave the live stream going, but we'll be back in like 10 minutes. It's a short 10-minute break. We're going to leave the live stream going.
We love you all.
Corey sends you all love from the cheap seats. Have you really?
Pretty close.
Oh my gosh. Any drinks? Terrible.
the electronics, but I'll talk.
You shouldn't need to. Left, right. Those are live numbers that kind of be right here.
All right, folks, coming back here. Looks like there's just a minute or so left here. We're going to get things fired back up with a couple new commentators, Dennis Sieb and Corey Slinger, coming into the booth here to give Eric and I a break. Play our fancy new opening here, just because it looks cool.
I like the look of it.
Did you find your old fashioned?
And then I had to wait. She texted. She had to finish her text for 10 minutes.
All right, they're updating those chip stacks here. And looks like, oh, I see 0 on the clock up there. And we are going. I'm going to go grab Corey here, but we are 10-handed. Corey just busted in 11th place, so we are going to go pretty much need to lose one more player before we're 9-handed final table to finish out the night. So we turn it over to Dennis and Corey here coming in here shortly.
Let's go.
Oh, wow, getting cold.
You see yourself?
What's that?
See yourself walking in?
Oh, yeah. Keith wants to know who's left at the other table. I know Mark Allender is.
Hi, Dennis.
Here comes Corey. Janet's got ace queen raises to 60K.
So I feel we're back in action now, finally. Yeah, I busted in 11th place. It's fine. I'm not bitter about it at all. I do feel like Dennis is judging me a little bit.
Not at all. I played with you. You played very well.
I don't think he thinks I play very well. All right. So does Janet try to? No. Definitely not here.
And he takes that down with the queen high flush. You have to 80K or 4 big blinds.
So Thane comes out here and says, "We're on break in there." And that was 10 minutes ago. So we're not on break anymore because you're seeing this live. Minus 10 minutes.
It was Jack 3, probably not going to do anything with that. And then folds. What's Will going to do with 8-6 offsuit? Will makes a bet and gets it through. 35 big blinds. He can bully a little bit if he wants to.
Oh, Janet folds an ace deuce. I mean,
She didn't even hesitate.
right. It's definitely a benefit if you're in the position before someone who's in the blind. Frankly, when I'm in the blind, I don't defend a lot because even in an ace deuce situation, so I understand someone might be raising with medium cards. If I try to defend with ace deuce, what am I hoping for?
Yeah, you don't think your ace is any good.
Yeah.
I mean, there she I think they were suited.
I might rather have 8-7 suited in that situation.
Right.
Rather than ace deuce. Hi, Tiny. How are you tonight?
Janet flops top pair.
Pete's judging me.
Here's the chip counts.
There's not a lot of chips on the table, actually.
There is not.
I mean, you got Will with 35 big blinds. And then Janet with half that, about 18.
I think there's about 3 million, maybe a little bit less chips in play.
So 100. Yeah, a little less, but pretty close to 3 million. Yeah.
I think it was 2.84 or something like that.
Did Tiny just call me fat?
Oh, hey, hi, Tiny. I don't think he meant that.
I think he meant that.
So Will would have 25% of the chips in play with 10 people left. See if anybody wakes up. Penny got 8-4 suited. Probably not going to do anything with that. Oh, Brandon's got ace king. He's going to go to ships it. Will, it'd be about a third of a stack. Will's thinking about it. He might think his ace is good. They're suited, so, but. Tiny called himself fat.
Tiny. I wouldn't call you fat at all. You haven't been back here before either.
Looking for the reset? It was down here. It was there before. Can you slide this up? Oh, it was like... Shit. Seems like it's okay again now. There's me walking through. Handed for, well,
Really interested to see. Does Janet play this hand on another gun? Does she just calls?
what's Joe gonna do?
I think he's got to
Fold or
raise this up right here.
Got to fold or shove?
Oh, he just calls too.
Interesting.
Brandon with the same
4 big
hand.
blinds.
He just calls.
Calls. We got a family.
Oh my.
Penny.
And Penny, who could have just jammed it. And no one's calling if she jams it, right?
No.
So, okay. Now who grabs this pot here? I think it's Brandon. Brandon's going to bet this pot.
Jan is still ahead here.
Oh, look. Who was right?
Yep.
Who was right?
Did not see that hand playing out that way.
What? Brandon Dosh, the only aggressive person at the table.
Well, I mean pre-flop. It
Oh,
shouldn't have been that.
pre-flop. Yeah.
No, on the flop, Brandon certainly
Yeah.
took advantage of the situation.
I mean, he had position on Will.
Right.
Will could have done something, but we have Thane Fliginger in the booth.
Blinds are 10, 20,000 and 82 here.
Time to hit the mattresses. We're going to the mattresses.
Thane's talking about hitting the mattresses.
Come on, remember?
I do apologize. I was playing 12 hours today, and I was ordering buckets of beers. And they normally don't like people to be back here who have been drinking, so I apologize.
Oh, Penny's
So,
all in with ace king suited.
Oh,
Look at that. What a hand, Pen.
Will's got a call. Well, yeah, he already raised all in. Yeah.
A big pot, 120.
Oh, yeah. Penny is
Doubles
still
up. Look at
rolling.
that. 6 big blinds. Moves
So-
ahead of Joe.
I believe in this tournament, Penny Gronke, her husband Don, is a longtime sponsor of this event as a State Farm agent. Yeah.
That's cool.
So,
I know Don. He's a good guy.
yeah, Don is a good guy. So, State Farm agent. If you need insurance needs,
State Farmer's there.
Like a good neighbor.
da-da-da-da-da. State Farm is there.
Up, Brandon. What's he going to do with nines here? Under the gun. 16
Tell
big
us how you
blinds.
really feel.
Is he going to go to 50? Brandon going to bet 50,000? 55,000? What's he going to bet here?
He's going to bet 65.
I think 55 is the right amount. 60K.
It's pure comedy.
He bet
Will the
60.
Yeah.
Dennis thought he was going to bet 55. I thought he was going to bet 65, and he was right in the middle.
Yep.
It's math.
Ooh, took it down. 3 big blinds.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, honestly, as long as Brandon doesn't run up against any big cards, he could run over this table.
Right. Yeah. Until it gets to the final table, it'll change up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah.
But right now, I'm kind of on the final table bubble, which
Right.
I created by busting. So, thank you. You're welcome. But you, what place were you, Dennis?
A place or two either right after you or before you.
before?
Yeah.
14th or something?
Yeah, maybe a little sooner. Yeah. So
And by
got some
the way,
experience today.
Dennis's
Got to play
outfit
11
today, like he was saying, Colin Farrell in the
Movie The Gentleman.
yes,
So
that's what he
great
looks
movie.
like.
Matthew McConaughey. They're all wearing plaid tracksuits, and I'm sporting one today. I did win best dressed today.
Joe Opiola moves in with King Jack.
Brandon can't call. Oh, he's big blind.
No,
No, he's not. Yeah, Brandon's.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but he can't call there.
45,000. He's thinking about. This is the hand I saw more than anything today. Was 10-4. I just cannot see it again. All right, so we got Will with 30, Brandon with 16, Jana with 15, and then Penny and Joe just trying to stay alive. Joe absolutely wanted a call there. You're
Didn't get one.
I am so commentating.
26 minutes left. 20,000.
We got other people in the booth with us today. We got Melissa Esslinger and Tracy Sheppy and Thane Fliginger.
What's Penny gonna do? 6
They're
big blinds under
providing
the
good
gun.
commentary to our commentary.
Fold. And it folds. Joe is gonna ship 95,000. Oh, Brandon folded a king right away. What's Will gonna do?
Joe's all in. He's gonna call.
Joe's all in. Ace
Right.
eight.
I mean, what's Will gonna do?
No, they're both Canadian. They're gonna try to knock each
so
other
it's,
out. Yeah, it's a cabal.
They can't. Yeah, I didn't even take that into
We
account.
love you, Canadians, but you all stick together.
She should call. That's how you really feel.
Yeah. We'd appreciate if Keith said anything that to make sure he's still watching this, that we haven't put him to sleep with our smooth, sensual voices.
Janet, Queen Jack, under the gun.
Melissa said, I can't talk this way anymore.
You do have a very soothing voice.
Oh, Blaine just said, no Canadian on Canadian violence here. I think that's well known among Canadians.
Yep.
They cannot.
They're very
They don't
peaceful.
kill each other.
Generally, they're
Yeah.
very peaceful people.
They like to say sorry.
Brandon can't call. He calls. Brandon calls with sixes. Penny's gonna fold. We're gonna see a flop.
Be here all day.
No.
Brandon set mining.
Thane just tried to order me a bucket of beers.
Pretty good flop for sixes.
Thane Flakinger still occasionally has Heavenly Hog going for him. Occasionally.
Look at Janet's gonna see bet.
Gotta whip it up for Leroy.
We want something to reset this stream here.
Just hit the connect.
Where?
It moved.
That's right down here.
Yeah. Can you slide that up?
I don't know where it is. It was right here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to reconnect.
Finally hit the connect button. Okay, move this guy out of the way.
Yeah.
It's glitching.
We had a very fortunate Pete Bushy come in to save us all because he knows what he's doing because he's an IT guy. And none of us are IT.
Brandon's still thinking here, Reggie. He
There are
must-
mattresses?
I don't think he knows, or I would think he know she didn't hit that flop.
Oh my. There are mattresses in this room. But it's 383. Let's see what Brandon's obviously going to bet here. And there's no way Janet calls. I would love to see Janet just shove all in on Brandon. Oh, actually,
But
no,
Janet
Janet bet.
She bet, yeah. She bet, and Brandon is tanking.
I apologize.
I mean, she
I
raised
have no
pre-flop.
idea what I'm talking about.
Brandon has to know she did not hit that flop.
You took me and Tyler out at the Spirit Lake with a 10 on the river.
Oh, he lays it down.
Good job, Janet.
I really like the C bet there. She
shows him.
She showed. I like the C bet
I
there.
don't like
'cause-
that she showed.
No, I don't either. But
No.
I think she wanted to. Maybe
But-
she thought she was tired of Brandon pushing
Yeah.
people around. But
you play into your personality of what people perceive you to be.
Right.
And in that situation, showing your queen jack is not
Right.
playing
But
into
there's
it.
no turn card Brandon likes. So
No,
I mean,
he's just
he
trying to
can't call
figure out
there.
if he's good there or not.
Right, but he can't call there because there's no turn card he likes. What turn card are you going to like?
Well, you
then?
can shove.
Right, but he can't call.
Oh, you're never calling.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what he was thinking is, do I call or do I shove or do
right.
I fold? Because, yeah, right. But
There's
he
Brandon with the
decided
cards
he
again.
might have thought he wasn't good.
No, Brandon
Oh.
he just called.
So
Will's
this
gonna
is how
fold.
Brandon steams.
You see a flop here. Oh,
Well,
Brandon hits a
yeah.
king.
Brandon bets 35, maybe 30,000. He wants to keep Jana involved.
Takes it back.
I don't even know what he bet.
Yeah,
I think he literally told Janet there what he had.
I think so.
And
She just
I think
folded.
Janet folded.
Right. Still 10-handed.
Jay Giles band, Centerfold. Centerfold's their best song, right? Jay Giles band.
Sure.
Not. I'm sorry, Dennis. Do you know any songs that Jay Giles band sings?
Freeze frame.
That's because they said it right there.
Well, yeah. What's the other one you like?
Will has Kings here.
Yeah.
Your hat on, Will.
55,000 is a bet. I bet he's going to bet 55. 55. There it is.
You would have won. Oh, what does Penny do? Does she go all in here?
She's only got 4 big blinds.
She's gotta. She's
Yeah.
gotta believe her ace.
Right,
Yep,
we
there
go.
she goes.
Yep.
And then King snap off.
Yep.
And we might be down to the final table. We shall see. What happens? No help for Penny on the flop. On the, oh, gutter ball.
Gutter ball or an ace?
No help.
That's it. Down to the final table. Joel
We're down to the
5 big
final
blinds.
9.
Brandon 15, Janet 17, and Will 35. Will has 25% of the chips in play. So is there going to be a break now?
But he's Canadian, so it's 25% less than 25%.
All they're doing is redrawing and resetting.
Oh, no. I don't know. I'm just warming up.
Well, they see a thing.
Can you put up some of the...
What do like,
Oh. Oh, we're going to talk about Randy's Diner.
I mean, that is good eats. I don't care what anybody says. That is just good eats.
Honestly, you have the coffee cake, but you also have the skillets.
Yeah, the skillets are something else.
The skillets are awesome. Andouille sausage, my favorite.
Right.
I like a little bit more spice in my life. I understand when people don't.
That
Because
sausage will do it.
most of the people here are Norwegian.
It's always good service. Doesn't matter how busy it is. You're going to get your food in a timely manner, and it's always really good.
Subway of Park Rapids. Ambitiously, that's DeWitt's, Dallas, and Eric out of Park Rapids. And you have Tax Lady, which is Jennifer Spees. And ambitiously lazy. It's a tough word. Pete's gonna slap me pretty soon. But
That's a lot of
ambitiously
syllables
lazy.
for you.
It's Chuck Stahl, and puts forth great clothing for us. Some
I
really
talked to him
cool
about
stuff.
plaid tracksuits. He's going to look into that.
Nobody's looking into that, Dennis.
I think we would have a webcam. Who's Eagle River? Do you know?
Eagle River is
Utility sushi.
Brandon Schmidt, who has a YouTube channel where he plays music on. He sent out like 40 Christmas cards this year.
I got one.
You got one?
Yeah.
I got one. Mine was Nirvana. I'll have to bring it up. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So if you want to get a Christmas card with songs, you should subscribe to Brandon Schmidt's YouTube channel. I think you can find it somehow.
Yeah, if you just look it up. It would be there.
How do you look it up?
I actually selected the song and he made it up for me, so pretty cool.
He made up a song for you?
No, the song I picked is what he chose. So. Who else is on the stream?
Who
I think
invited
my friend
Mark Allender to this table?
He just. He needed a 9 on the river a little while ago.
He
and got
literally
his 9 on
says
the
he
river.
doesn't care about anything at any time,
Right.
and he still ends up here.
Yep.
We got 2 Canadians at this table.
Is that
At least 2 Canadians.
Is that legal?
Will and Joe.
Will and Joe. I'm not sure 9.
Sam Smith. I mean,
I'm not even sure 3
he's
or 2.
retiring from his Sam Smith music career, I guess. I thought a picture of different.
Sam Smith's recent single is something about unholy. I don't believe this is the same Sam Smith.
Probably not.
Probably not.
What is? Where's so Michael's got 440,000. Mark Allender 175,000.
But we'll
Zach.
still are.
So if you drag stuff into this, then they can actually see.
Oh, nice. Okay. Joel
Does that go on what people see?
Yes, so this is what's live.
Oh,
So
cool.
anything on this screen
Okay.
is going out live.
So now you can see that.
Can we put it over like Mark's face?
Yeah, let's cover up
Right
Mark
there?
first.
Just right there?
That's
There
perfect.
we go.
There, everybody's happy.
Cover me up there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So I do want
Pete's
to.
back here doing a little bit of additional commentary that you guys can't hear because we have to literally put our mouths right on these microphones so people can hear it.
Can I make a shout out to a good poker buddy of mine?
You absolutely can.
So I want to shout out to my good
As
poker
long as
buddy.
it's not Sean.
No, not Sean. No,
Okay.
I said buddy. So it's my good poker buddy Sam Seville. I taught him everything I know, but I taught him everything he knows. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. I taught him everything he knows, but not everything I know. That's why he doesn't make very many final tables.
Actually, I think it was the first one.
Okay, we're live.
All right,
All
we're
right.
live. Justine under the.
No, it is Justin.
That's
I love-
Justine. That's Justine. I don't care what anybody says. That's not Justin.
Sorry, Justin. Your
Sorry.
name is now Justine.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to get around that.
Brandon's gonna fold. Queen 4. Will's gonna fold. Mark doesn't have much chips to really do anything. Otherwise, he'll put pressure on the table if he can double up.
Mama don't know daddy's getting hopped at the body shop. Oh, that's a Sam Smith. Sorry. All right. So, let's connect again.
You hit the reset. I think it's weak Wi-Fi here is the problem.
What's going on here? This looks like a hand I would be involved in. Like nobody has anything. And you believe nobody has anything. But Zach?
Oh, Mark had third pair.
But Zach won with fourth pair. Does this mean Mark is not very good?
No, I think Mark is really good.
I do think that as
he
well.
Has a solid game. A lot of times he doesn't care. A lot of times he does play like it's 2007, but he's a way better poker player than I am, we'll put it that way.
I think Dennis just heard my knee crack back here. If you guys all couldn't hear it. Yeah, I have issues.
Joel's going to fold.
All right.
5
Who we
big
got in the
blinds.
chat room here? We got Blaine, Marcy, Keith, and Chris. Anybody else want to chime in the chat room? Want to send a shout out to anybody you want? Janet has sixes
You're going
here.
to go to 60 or 55,000? I think 60. 55.
55. 45.
Hey, man.
Hey, Chuck. Chuck Stahl just joined us in the chat room. Ambitiously lazy.
Yep.
Oh, Zach. Zach is going to make it about 120 here. Yeah. He didn't just call 35 here, did he? Really?
Wow, that looks like a really good flop for Janet.
That looks like a really good flop for both of them.
Right.
And he's going to bet. He's going to bet 80, 75.
I mean, how can Janet put him on an overpair there when he just called? 7s or 8s, 5s? I think Janet's going to fold.
Oh, I don't know. The way this played out was so interesting. The fact you don't re-raise with Jack. Oh,
Yeah,
she
there,
just
see?
folds. It's a great fold there. However,
I think she put him on like 7s or 8s. That's what
I don't.
Because he's not calling with just overcards there with ace king or ace queen suited. So I mean, there's no way she thinks he has jack, so she just has to think he has 7s or 8s.
Chris says Will has 7 cats to feed. He needs the money. Well, he's wearing that ugly Canada jersey of some sort.
It's got the maple leaf on it,
and
though.
the maple leaves.
All right, what's Will? 55? That's the number, 55,000.
How do you feel about raising low pocket pairs in this this time of the tournament?
Well, I think with his stack, I think you can do that. But otherwise, I think if you got if Mark has that, I think he can only shove. I don't think you have enough chips to raise and then fold to a 3-bet. Mark's 7 big blinds. Joel is 4. Will's got 25% of the chips in play. Been that way for a long time. Mark's waiting for a big hand here to double up. All right, Will, ace 10. What's he going to do with this now? You can do the same thing. It's been kind of the standard raise, 55. He is under the gun, though. They're not suited.
But even at a full table, ace 10, you may feel uncomfortable, but you have to raise.
You can't call. It's a raise or fold.
Unfortunately, I think she calls.
She can go to 120.
No,
She
she
just
calls.
calls. Sam folds an ace. Michael's going to fold his suited connectors. Mark folded junk. Zach folded junk, so did Justin.
Keith was asking what are the payouts. We'll try to get that for you here, Keith.
Okay.
4,800 was the first, I
Right,
think?
correct. Right. They did pay 20 places. Actually, because the tables were kind of spread out, they actually gave 21st buy-in to another tournament, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah. By the way, who knocked out that person?
It wasn't me, so I don't care.
It
Was
was
it
me.
you? Nice.
It was me.
Who'd you knock out?
It was Kevin Meyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I apologize, Kevin.
Well, I think that was pretty cool that they get to buy into another tournament. So
Yeah, up to 200 towards any 701 tournament he wants.
I think Mark's gonna. What position is Mark in? I think he's gonna shove with any ace.
When you say what position is Mark in, I always think the fetal position. But actually, I don't think he cares enough even to be in that position.
No.
So
Sam hasn't played a hand yet. Made some pretty tight folds when I was playing earlier with him.
we got
But
40,
he's at the final table.
40 viewers right now. I would love to see Janet do something with Queen Jack here.
But she's not going to.
But Sam wakes up with King Queen. He raised to 60,000 and it
Makes it
folds
down.
around. So we got a couple short stacks here. Mark with 7 and Joe with 3 big blinds. So Joe is looking for any and every opportunity at this point. Actually, I think at 3 big blinds, don't you think that you just basically wait for your big blind?
Right. Yeah. And just and I mean, if you wake up with a top 10 hand ahead of time, but otherwise just wait for your big blind, put it in without even looking. Are we freezing again?
I just connected a little bit ago,
Okay.
Dennis. Do you want me to do it again? Actually, I feel like, I don't know. So, for this connection here, I'm going to blame Sean in the background there because I feel like he's a good guy to blame.
Right.
He bought the Deeks pizza for...
Is that right? That's
Yeah.
awesome. That was really good.
So, Sean, one of our dealers...
He bought the pizza, Sean?
was gracious enough to get the pizza.
He is awesome.
Yeah.
I really like all the dealers. One of the fun things about playing these tournaments, of course, the money goes for charity, is you get to meet so many people from so many different walks of life, backgrounds and experiences, and I really enjoy that. Oh, Michael's got ace king suited. Goes to 60. Oh, well, Will's going to come along. Is Will going to 3-bet or just call? Will just calls, so we're going to see a flop. King, queen suited, ace, king suited. Oh. Will hits. Michael's got a gutter ball. What's Will going to bet here?
It's the French version.
Ooh, look at the turn card for Michael. Oh boy, Will's Will's gonna be disappointed when he sees that.
Oh, the river.
Well, Michael turned it straight and river the flush.
Oh.
Yeah, well, at top pair there. Bet 80. Michael came along, turned it straight, rivered the flush. We have a new chip leader. He's got almost a third of the chips.
All of a
now.
sudden, Joe is. Well, that's pre-flop raise. So, sorry. You know what you're talking about, Dennis. You can slap me anytime you want.
Okay.
Dennis would never slap me.
No,
Justin.
I'm not a violent person.
At the end of your name, right? Okay.
I don't like hearing Pete's voice.
That's what I was in there as. We were just curious.
Not since I've
Okay.
So we have a new chip leader. I think that's the guy that hit a 4-card straight against you, that Michael. If I remember right, I was there. Yeah, I think so. You had it. You hit
In
yeah.
seat 9? No, it's seat 9. That
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah, now he's chip leader. So you got to feel good about that. The guy who hit a 4-card straight against you is now chip leader.
Yep. That's what I feel good about. Because I feel like that would have been me.
Right.
So, yeah, you're right. Except, no.
Is that wrong? Isn't this guy C1?
Yeah, I go.
This guy is Michael?
Yeah. So it's. Yeah. So it's,
Oh.
Oh yeah, he definitely has that many chips.
Okay.
He busted me.
Yeah, he's the one that made 2 really tight laydowns earlier on. But he's at the final table and he's a chip leader, so. There's Mark Shoves with ace-king suited. I'm sure he's hoping for a call here. I think he would want to call.
Oh, absolutely. You need to.
Justin
you need to
gonna
have
call?
chips here.
No. Brandon. No, Brandon's not going to call. He's pretending he's going to call, but there's no chance he's calling. 0%.
It's 7 big blinds. I think if it was like 5 big blinds.
Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, he can't call. If they're suited, he maybe would, but yeah, Brandon's not making that call. What about Janet?
Oh, Janet makes a call with ace-8 spades.
Wow. Mark's got to be feeling pretty good right now. Five, 3
Flop
deuce.
is low. 4 can chop. 4
Yeah.
can chop. You want a spade. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
That just happened.
Oh, my gosh.
That just happened. That just happened. Let's see if we can get Mark back in the booth now.
Don't take you on, Mark.
That just happened.
Jesus.
You know, you live by the river, and sometimes you die by the river.
Look at Brandon staring at a calculator.
What, to see what the odds were on that?
Nope.
Oh,
Because at this point,
oh, they're looking at chopping? Is that what you mean?
they so at this point now they chopped for $1,500 everybody,
And then
and playing for the rest, which is another like $2,000 up top.
also tonight. Now it's that.
Yep.
Oh, so they're looking at maybe chopping for 1,500 each, and then playing for the rest for about $2,000. So, well, that turn card put a straight on the board, or a potential straight for a chop, and then. But that's you want that call 100% of the time. I'm still waiting for a tournament where there's just a flop and turn. I would final table that.
Can I just turn my cards over and show that I had you beat?
No, there's not a river. We only do the flop and the turn. That's it.
How about just the cards? Just my 2 cards against your 2 cards.
Well, no, that wouldn't be a game. Now you're just making things up.
What?
I rarely need the river.
Oh, Sam Seville is calling for some camera time for Dennis. I want to see that glorious shiny head and perfectly shaped nose.
Should I?
But you don't even understand. He's wearing a plaid-ish
Tracksuit, yeah.
Tracksuit.
Should I go out and walk in front so 10 minutes later people can see me? Should I do that? All right, I'll be right back. I better do that.
Oh, there we go.
Probably they're talking chop here.
Heidi just announced blinds are up 15:30.
So look at Dosh has got it.
Be interesting to see here. This is what you were talking about earlier. They were talking about chopping it.
So I think looks like they're kind of putting it to a vote here.
So I get it. You don't want to chop. You never want to chop. I don't want to chop. However, if you are on the underside of chopping, don't you want to negotiate something that guarantees you more money?
Right. If you're just chopping for what you would have already gotten, then it doesn't make any sense.
So
Right.
who's the chip leader right now?
Michael, seat 1.
Michael has
870.
probably what?
25, 20, 30%.
Michael has about 30%. Yeah. But even how many big blinds is he? He has a lot of big blinds.
45?
Because are they 15-30 now? Oh, he's pulling out the calculator there.
It's 30 to call.
How can you not do that math in your head?
I don't know.
If I was out there now, I could add up that list faster than Brandon could do it with his calculator. I would. I'd be able to do that. It's like, this is the number, Brandon. And like 2 minutes later, he'd say, yeah, you're right.
Jeez, Joe. Yeah, Joe's got 3 big blinds. Look
Yeah.
at that. He's gonna get a frickin'. Joe's gonna get the biggest benefit here.
Yeah, I mean, I could see why you wouldn't.
Because next out is only like 450 or something.
They're trying to work it out.
450 to, and looks like
So they chopped. So then
1,500 each is what I was told, and they're playing for another $2,000 up top.
So 1,500 each for the remaining
So Joe,
8 players.
So I think Joe
and
got
they're
max.
playing for 2K up top.
So
22.
would it be safe?
22-ish.
Would it be safe to say Joe got max value out of his 2 big blinds?
And look at it, he picks up ace.
That's what I'm saying.
And then he shoves, and then no one calls anyway. Even after all this talk.
Wow. So Sam, if you hold on for about 10 minutes, you'll see me. I did walk on screen. Oh, did Zach call? Is he thinking about it?
He does.
He does.
He does call.
Probably because of the chop, I would say.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, for
probably
sure.
'cause-
What's the flop? Oh, he hits his
Oh,
ace.
that's pretty good. Yeah, dead. DEE.
Maybe Joe doesn't want to chop.
EE.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want to chop now, Joe.
EE. Dead.
Well, they were talking chop.
Joe doubled up and he's still lowest in chips.
Yeah.
So they were talking chop 9-handed, and Will did not want to chop. And then he had that huge hand against Mike.
Right.
And then they started talking chop.
That's how it went down.
That's crazy. So we bring up the ICM chop. The ICM, I not that I don't disagree with it, but it thinks that it doesn't take into account play level, skill level, or anything else. So it just says you have this amount of chips and you can win this amount of money with it.
I mean, for Joe with 2 big blinds, that was a win-win for
Well,
him. I
that
mean,
was a
it's
win-win.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then he happens to pick up ace king. No, it's a math. I mean, the ICM is just it's math.
It's just math.
It's
But
math.
it's a little skewed towards math, is saying that there's a little bit of luck involved.
Correct. We have an all-in
Because there
ace
is. There's
7.
a
Justin's gonna
significant
call.
amount of luck involved.
Got an all-in and a call. What's the flop? Flop's a set. They're dropping now. Now Justin's up to almost 600,000.
So one of our chip leaders for the past 4 hours, Zach, busted there.
That's something.
He had a chips. He had a lot of chips for the past 4 hours.
Right.
I was at his table for much of that time, and now all of a sudden I see him go.
I've not played against him ever before, so I really couldn't even pick up on what he was doing. Have you played with him? Is this the first time you played with him? Is he from Canada?
I don't know where he was from.
Okay. So now we're down to 8. 7 players.
7.
Will folds. Oh, Janet's going to make a big bet here. Is she going to bet 675 or 80? What's Janet going to bet?
75.
Half of that left to play for. Oh, well, we figured in 9th and 10th, and yeah.
I don't think she's going to get any callers.
So,
Uh-oh. Joe's got king all in with kings. She's gonna call.
Well, she's got to call.
Yeah, ace king suited versus kings. Cards are gonna do what the cards are gonna do here.
Nothing
Not much
there.
help for Janet.
Nothing there.
Oh.
5 is open.
Oh,
Nothing.
There it is.
So, Joe, after the chop was announced, is all of a sudden rolling in it.
But he was the one down to 16,000, right? Wasn't that
Yeah.
Joe? Yeah. How many hours ago he was down to the blinds were 8, 4 and 8, and he had 16,000, and he tripled up. And now he's at the final table.
What would that be like, Dennis?
To do that?
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
Yeah.
So
I
I
can't
did have
tell
my
you
big
either.
cards hold up today, which was kind of fun. Like kings against nines and things like that. I made one really good play against a player who did not know me that well. And I got him to fold top to my all-in. That felt really good. And I only did it because there's no way I'm not doing it he has to think he's beat there. I got away with it. That's fun.
We got Josh Dahlstrom standing in the background. So Josh and John Worden, I don't think we saw him today at the final table. And we got one more. Just one. Joel Clipping. So Joel Clipping, John Worden, we're both in attendance tonight. And they are both North Dakota State poker champions.
Right.
And so was Josh Dahlstrom.
Tiny wasn't here today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Was
So
Tiny
here's
here?
another one.
I didn't
Where
see
were you, Tiny?
We didn't see you today, Tiny.
Oh, we miss you, Tiny.
It's been about 10 minutes, so you should be seeing me walking on screen here.
It's about the only time I'm going to hear you, and you're going to hear me say that. No, sorry. Oh, no. I'm not sure if that's. I'm not sure of the timing. Chris is like, what the fuck?
I'm not sure what that was.
Can I say that on the radio?
No, I don't think so. That got blurted. Or
Do I have the
Lots of-
7-minute, 7-second
I don't think so.
delay?
What's Sam going to do with Jack 9 suited? I love that hand. That's the second best drawing hand, Jack 9. Suited, it's even better.
Well, you got to know where you're at.
Well, yeah, it's certain. I mean, you don't play that under the gun, but late position to a three bet maybe.
Oh,
With
bless
the
your
right
heart.
chip stack. What? I love that hand.
You said I don't play it under the gun. I
No.
play that under the gun.
Well, and that's why you're sitting here with me.
Oh, that's why.
You play that under the gun?
I'll play that under the gun.
Mm-hmm. Then what do you do when you three bet?
Fold.
There you go. Okay.
How often do people 3-bet?
Quite often.
They do not often 3-bet.
Not often enough.
That's
that way.
fine. Those are the.
No, I don't know if the camera was the wrong way, but I have not walked by it. It should be like right now.
Should.
But it could be where the camera was flashing back and forth.
Oh, there is
There.
Dennis. As if on cue.
Wow.
Man, I did not know I'd look that good.
And he just disappears.
There, that was for you, Sam. That was for you.
Chris is like, how do you guys chop with a guy with 3 big blinds? I
think-
get it.
No, that's very valid.
It's a
Right.
very valid point. And honestly, if I was a chip leader,
I would not have.
no way. No way.
not-
You got to double up through someone. I don't care if it's me, but you got to double up, and then I might talk shop. Otherwise,
I mean, he must have more than doubled what his payout would have been.
Yeah.
Had to have. Maybe he almost.
You went from
Oh.
4 to 15, so
Yeah.
quintupled it or quadrupled it.
Wow. Yeah, that's.
So
I
like
mean,
7 bigs like that.
Michael's sitting there saying,
Now look at
hey,
Brandon's down to
we
7.
can chop this, but
Don't you
what
think that is
I
a
will take
reasonable-
300 of what you're
Right.
getting.
Let me pull these up right now. These are reasonable chop levels. 870 down to 235. We're
Right.
talking, I mean, lines are 30. I mean, the big stack doesn't have 30 bigs.
Right. A big stack doesn't even have 30 bigs, so
And the bottom stack has 7 bigs.
bottom stack has
But
7.
if Michael doesn't protest, why would you?
Right. It's like
Why
I'll go
would you
from
not?
400 to
And
1500.
if
so.
he doesn't protest some sort of ICM, why are
Blaine says 60% of the time the 3-bet works every time. According to the math I've seen in the studies, it's actually about 75% of the time the 3-bet works every time.
I've heard it works
Dennis,
every time, but the
you've
last-
never 3-bet in your life.
Did you hear about his queens folding pre-flop?
Yes.
Super tight, and it was against like 2s or something. I don't know. Ones. It was
Ones.
ones.
Oh. We're talking about Dennis folding his queens to 1s. Oh, I mean, I
Well,
guess
it
it's
was-
aces. I get whatever.
It was right.
But yet,
You
he only said,
Nope, we called it.
Nobody is surprised.
We called it. We're like, Dennis is probably folding these. Without
Nobody
putting
is surprised you folded, Dennis.
Without putting a chip in the pot, Dennis is gonna get away.
Well, when Kevin Meyer raises and there's a call, and then Tony,
And yet I was
3
sitting,
bets.
I was sitting at a table earlier today when somebody said, "I am never folding queens pre-flop, no matter the situation."
Really?
Yeah, I heard that on a table today. I'm like, and yet I found a person that will fold that without putting a chip in the pot. You know, like that's.
It was the right play 100%
Well,
of
and
the
this
time
guy
there.
is no longer in the tournament and didn't not cash. So
So do people perceive me as folding tight or folding loose or playing loose? Tell me, Dennis.
I would say you're a little bit on the aggressive side. That's how I would look at you.
Aggressive, yes. But am I loose?
No, I don't know.
All right.
I think I'm perceived as like a top 10, top 15 hand guy.
Yes. Anytime you raise, people are like, "Oh crap, I can't get in the spot." You could use that to your advantage,
Right,
Dennis.
and I try to, but people do really love to run me down, so which is fine. Cards are going to do what they're going to do.
All right, so we got a kind of an inconsequential hand going on. Oh, Sam shoves. If this is right, does he shove?
Happy to get another stack for tomorrow.
With 9-6 here, is this right? It's a great, honestly.
Right,
I
yeah.
love this play.
I do too.
Because no one was interested in that board at
Right.
all.
I don't see how what's Michael hoping for there? I mean, what does he think he's got good there?
Just the second to bottom pair. Yeah, let's go.
Wow. Big pot.
It's a great win for Sam there.
That was really good. That was a really good play.
Picked a spot.
And he took advantage of the opponent too, I think. So here's my theory on how to get to the final table. You must play well. You must run well. You must win your big favorites. You must suck out. And on that list, the only one you have control over is the first one playing well. All those other things you really don't have control over. And everybody who makes the final table, I don't care what tournament, if it's one of these, if it's a World Series, World Poker Tour, you're going to suck out. Your big cards are going to hold up. You're going to make big folds. That's how you, and you have to run really well.
How do you
make
explain
final
me,
tables.
Dennis?
What's that?
How do you explain me, Dennis?
You?
Yeah.
Combination of both. You run really well. You're a solid player.
I don't run well at all.
You're a solid player.
You should see my... I wish people could see my hands all the time.
You played 6 tournaments and cashed 5 times.
Yeah.
So you're playing well.
There you go.
So that's what you can. That's what you can control.
That's what I can control.
Right.
You're right.
Right. I mean, halfway into the tournament today, I flopped the boat, and I got a boat on the river,
Yeah.
and I didn't lose all my chips. That's
was-
what I'm. But I
that's
mean,
huge.
I made a good. I just called. I didn't. There was no shove on the river, but I made a good fold. I folded queens to a bet and a 3-bet. I mean, that's what I mean. And it's like then when you have kings against 9s, they hold up. When you have jacks,
you
it's-
definitely need those.
When you
If
have 10s and someone has ace reg, they don't hit the race. That's what I'm talking about. There's a combination of all those things. Like we saw Mark getting ace king against another spades where it went runner flush. Okay, well, 2 hours before that, he was behind and he hit a 9 on the river to double up. So he should have been done 2 hours earlier. People don't talk about those hands. They just talk about the ones that they lose. But there's a lot of them that they get there in order to get sucked out on. So that's part of the game.
All right. So I'm actually blocking the hands with my
Blake said that
hand right now.
tracksuit is very aggressive. I'm going to take that as a compliment, Blake. Blaine. I'm sorry, Blaine.
But so after everything you were saying, this final table is much less than aggressive. So
Brandon was taking advantage of his position until it got to the final table. he slowed
because
way
at
down.
nine players, you take a step back and you're like, oh, I don't know if I could do that.
But with the chip stacks and the
Oh,
number of blinds,
we
you can't
might have
sit
some.
and wait for big hands because
Yeah.
it doesn't work. Even with the 40 minutes now, that doesn't really help. So Sam's got king queen,
but
Michael's
Sam
got
lets him
tens.
off the hook here by calling.
Yeah,
So
right.
so Michael has tens. There's a jack, king, queen, ace. There's 4 cards. There's 12 outs. Of course, there's 10 because Sam has.
There it is.
And there it is.
Right. So I mean, can Michael be happy with his tens now? Let's see what he does here. There's Kramer. Kramer just walked in. Salute the Kramer.
It tastes like whiskey.
How many stacks you got tomorrow, Corey? 4 stacks.
I got an extra one today.
I did
Oh,
too.
you got another one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one for 3 to 4? Or 4 to 5?
What's 19? No, I got 3. So you
start with 20.
I got 6, 12, 18.
Right.
So you get
But the
40.
first
So
one-
that's 3.
The first one with double.
First one's 2.
So you have 40,000.
So I got 40,000.
That's what I meant too.
I won't even pick on you guys tomorrow. I promise you.
Steve, this is so much fun. I think I'm going to bust out even earlier than I normally do in tournaments. I'm really enjoying this.
Steve Dennis said he's going to bust earlier just so he can do commentary.
I didn't know it was this much fun.
I gotta use the restroom.
Kramer, I think Jason Kramer is going to jump in.
Oh, God damn it. Someone let Corey out. We got Pajama Dennis
Ooh.
up in the booth. How much fun is that, Dennis?
It's a lot of fun.
You had a good time today?
I had a great time. I played for 11 hours, Kramer. Let Mark take me out because
Shoot. You got your money's worth then.
or 12 hours. I played 11 to 11, so a lot of
Shoot.
experience today.
That's a lot of table time.
Right.
Yep. What do we go on? Who we got? Will with Mr. Hand. Janet. Janet folds.
We're not seeing the cards right now.
10-7.
Justin, what's he going to do with? He's going to raise with this.
Oh, ace 3 on the button? Yeah, we'll put in a raise. Gotta try to pick it up.
Do you bet 80? 65.
Okay. Joe with the can. Yeah, Joe folds.
Yep.
Easy game. Pick it up. Here's your blinds. A little different, Dennis, because a lot of tournaments we play have the big blind ante.
It's way different.
It's not the situation tonight. So you have to play it a little bit different. I still like the open on the button with ace 3.
Right.
Brandon's thinking about it. He's never called.
No. And then, today that we had 20,000 chip stack, but we had 40-minute blinds. And
40 minutes.
that really helped in the middle and later part of the tournament because early on, it's, you wake up with big hands, you're still getting called, and you're
Right.
might win a big pot with aces or lose a big pot.
But you have a whole bunch of play.
Yeah, but later on in the tournament, when you're sitting at 15, 18 big blinds, you have a lot of time when you're not.
Yep.
They're not going up as fast, and you're not worrying about the ante.
Right. Exactly.
Janet's gonna fold.
We got one female left in the field, representing
Yep.
for the female group. Okay. And a goddamn Canadian.
One Canadian left. There were 2.
There was 2. We lost
Yeah.
one.
Let's see what.
Where's the
Justin?
reset?
Oh, here.
What are you doing?
Hit connect.
Yep,
Oh.
connect.
He used to be over here.
Yeah, it's way over
Just
there.
hit it
Keith
once?
Kemper, why?
Okay.
That's why I don't make final tables. I don't run.
Josh.
Well,
These
yeah,
commentaries
yeah,
Look at Josh.
are clueless. Thanks,
Effing
Josh.
Kramer. Keith, calm yourself. These commentators are clueless. Josh, you're
Josh.
100% correct.
No
100%.
truer words have ever been spoken in the English language, Josh.
Very aggressive, they're saying.
Very aggressive.
Very
Very, very
aggressive.
aggressive.
What'd you guys do to our? What'd you break my feet? here?
Special shout out to
You
my
click
good
the
friend
button.
Josh Matty.
What's going on here? Oops.
Oh.
I taught him everything he knows about poker, but not everything I know. So, hence his game.
That's why his game's good.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do? Do you?
I
just
didn't
hit
do it.
reset.
I apologize
I hit
for
the
whatever
connect.
happened.
It's right there.
Connect again, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep connecting. If y'all can hear us out there, we apologize. We're trying to get the stream back up. And
And go.
all right, that was anticlimactic. I'm gonna blame Pete. Peter. No. Keith, don't be agreeing with Maddie. Maddie Batty Boom Batty. Poker After Dark, says Blaine Ward. We trying.
Kramer, talk a little bit about the charity we played for today.
Today, Cowboy
Yeah.
Up. Oh my God. So Leroy's been running this tournament for, is it 15 annual?
This is 12th, I think.
12th annual, okay. So Leroy's been running this for 12 years. Ran it for many years before he actually got diagnosed with cancer himself, and actually went to Roger Maris and was treated at Roger Maris.
We got it back.
And so yeah, Leroy is firsthand supported the charity, benefited from the charity, and then continues to support the charity. And there's no better guy in the world than Leroy. As he stands.
Yep, there he is right there. And we're back.
On cue, Leroy's standing there.
So,
Nice save, Pete. We appreciate you.
who's action on here, Kramer?
Who's the action? We got.
Oh, we got all in with Will.
Oh, these deuce Will. That's gonna get through. Oh, Michael King Jack with 590. Yeah, Michael can't put half a stack in here, right?
He wants to, but he can't.
He can't.
He really wants to.
Yep. It goes in the muck.
Yep.
That's the prime example of aggression is the better part of the game right there.
Right. Yeah, when there was two tables, Brandon was really putting pressure on everybody, but when the table got full, it just changed things up quite a bit.
Oh, it has to. And
Right.
we got a 6 big blind, a 7 big blind, so yeah. Should be some movement here pretty fast.
Blaine says poker after dark, so I like Blaine. He's got a good sense of humor.
Why you call me Keith? You know better. I hear you, Tiny. I hear you.
All right,
Tater-
Michael, 4-3 offsuit. He's going to
Keith-
fold.
Keith from Hawaii, I think is his name. Is that accurate?
I think so. Justin folds. Joe's going to 100.
Oh, Jesus. Joel picking up again.
What'd he bet there?
Ace Jack. I never saw Ace
120.
Jack in 10 hours of play.
You never did?
Nope. Never
Janet
once.
folds.
It's not the worst
Sam
thing.
fold. Oh. Joe picked it up. Boy, that's unreal. Down
I
to
saw Ace 4 like 20 times.
Smith Sam. He has too many first names to make this call.
Smith is his first name?
Sam's words.
Sam Smith.
Janet's 4 big blinds. Bill.
Smith a first name.
Brandon 4.
Fair.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing you under the bus or kicking you under the bus.
No. Just
All right. What's
nudging me in the right
What's
direction.
Justin going to bet 100 here?
Justin with Ace Jack.
Yeah, 100 or
Oh, it's not
120.
Justine anymore.
No, they got rid of the E.
They got rid of the.
They had the E. It was
Oh, they had a
Justine.
Justine
Yeah.
before? Okay.
Why you call me Keith? You know better. Is it Tiny?
Yep, Tiny. All right.
Tiny from Hawaii.
Oh, apparently Tiny was waiting the whole night for Kramer to punch back in.
Oh my God! Here I am. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Uh-oh, Will gonna ship it? What's Will gonna
Oh,
do?
Joe. Yeah, he has to. 9 bigs. Yeah. Put it
Ooh,
in.
against. Ooh.
You gotta rip it in, right?
Yep, you do.
Oh,
Pretty-
king, queen. A lot of big cards out there. Oh,
Yep.
a lot of
It's gonna.
cards.
It's gonna
Oh,
fold.
Michael's gonna fold.
Even Michael with the.
No, he's not. He's
13
not gonna
bigs, he
call
has to
there.
get away.
No.
But yeah, all in. Will goes all
Yep.
in.
Cards are what
Justin
the cards
has
are.
to call.
I don't think there's any dead
He
aces,
calls.
are there?
I think he's calling. Yep.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
has to.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, he
No
has to.
dead aces, so I think there's 3 live aces.
It's ace jack. You can fold.
For 6 bigs, 7 bigs, 8 bigs.
Dude, it was more than that.
No, it wasn't. Will takes that down with pocket jacks.
Will Hall.
2 pair.
Oh, he only had 200. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
So hail Canada. Canada doubles up.
Whoa, Canada.
Love Canada.
What are we at? 5, 3, 6, 7 people left.
So my understanding,
So-
they each took 1,500, and they're playing
Honestly,
for
if
about
I'm
2,000 or
Justin
2,500
any of those
left.
3, I'm just shoving every fucking time it comes to me.
Not every time. There's
Yep.
a range. There's a
Nope.
range.
If it
Nothing.
folds to me, I'm shoving.
Rip it and grip it no matter what.
Yep.
Okay.
Still 7 players left.
But the problem is, it never folds.
Hey.
No.
Listen. I get more callers than the average kangaroo.
You do.
I do.
I get less.
Blinds are 20-40. There's no Annie.
Which is
Joe's going to fold.
But today,
Not
Kevin Meyer, of all people, shoves on me with 9s.
Brandon's
Like,
folds.
I don't have kings.
Will's going to fold.
not in your
Janet's
I'm
going to
sorry,
fold.
Kevin.
Bye.
Sam's going to
But
fold.
do I look like a person beat by 9s?
Michael going to
Does he look like a man beat by 9s?
Michael going to 3-bet. He just calls.
20 call.
Just a call.
Call. Ace 3 versus King 7.
Justin's just going
I
to
love you all.
check.
I know you can't hear me.
Let's see a flop.
Hi, Tracy. How are you?
See what happens.
I'm doing well.
8,
6, 5. So Justin picks
Oh
up.
my God.
Got it.
Justin. No. Justin picks up an open ender.
Hope and ender. Sorry, I misspoke.
Open ender.
A hope and ender.
We each have
He went all in. Michael can't call.
I don't mind.
He's not calling.
You got to.
See there, I think he raises pre-flop. The hand's dead.
Yep. Mega draw.
So
on
I
the
don't
flop
I,
with
don't-
the
I don't
7.
think you can just call there with that ace.
50,000.
Nope.
You got an ace there, and the blind. I think
First
you
stack is 20.
What are we at for blinds here?
20-40.
2040. Ooh.
I'm not sure how many minutes left in this.
A little
live one.
spicy. A little spicy on the 2040.
Since I cashed tonight, I have.
Mr. Kepper says, "Why you call me Keith? You know better."
I have 40.
I hear you, Tiny.
I believe it.
We'll chop it tomorrow, taters.
Because I have 19 points.
Yeah. So, you and I were tied in points.
All right.
So, I'm gonna have 40,000 tomorrow, Kramer.
So
What's
I have
that?
more
I'm gonna have
than
40,000. tomorrow.
Dennis Sieb coming in with 40,000. First 6 is worth 20,000.
So I'll play
You
16.
take it.
Yeah, I think I
Okay.
have like 18 or
So
19.
you have 4 stacks or 3 stacks. 20, 30, 40.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are silly.
Yeah. Tomorrow. Cards in there at
11.
Noon?
Is it noon tomorrow?
I
Yeah.
believe so. Corey, noon start tomorrow for the
Noon start.
Okay.
25-minute blinds.
Verified. Noon start, 25-minute blinds.
You can wake her back up.
That's gonna be. It's gonna go a long time tomorrow.
Over 400
She's
people
like 17,
qualified.
18. Yeah, it's like 400.
Are they gonna set up for 200?
Yeah, we'll probably get around 200. So a lot of us, almost every dealer is qualified.
We'll get too many people, but nobody show up.
So who's gonna
We
who's
got
gonna deal?
canceled. The
Who's
free
gonna
roll's
de-
canceled? Is that what you're doing?
Is it gonna be
I wanna
self-dealing?
win.
Who's gonna deal with all the dealers here?
All the dealers will deal. So it's
Oh, they're gonna play and deal.
technically it's a pass the deck situation.
Oh, so they
But-
move the button, but
Right.
they deal.
So everyone
Okay.
deals, but we have a lot of dealers in the field, and they'll probably volunteer to deal, which is fantastic, which I will do. Along with a lot of the other deals, we'll play deal for as long as it
So
takes,
we're
because
at
it's just
Z.
it's easier. How are you gonna deal from
No,
like
maybe
the
we'll look
8
at
seed,
it.
right?
Right. Do we need to reset again?
It's
Is
just
it
a
doing okay?
nightmare.
Why do you remember all this?
I told Melissa that, nope, so sorry. Have you been to Minneapolis lately?
Oh, we're
Quick
gonna need
reset.
Pete
What's up,
again.
brother?
Did you hit the right button?
It's not
I
a
think
bar.
so.
Yeah, it's back. We're back.
He's
Oh,
surrendered.
John's got a folded an ace. Sam's gonna.
This is just
There's
irrational.
no bar.
So Sam Smith
There's
is
no
a
bar at all.
hijack.
They don't want those type of people. They don't want us.
Nope.
there. You know
Joe
what I
calls.
want?
Joe.
Is I want to have. So
Joe with
Brandon
a big,
got-
a big hand just limps though. 20K.
we have a big fire pit in the back.
I'd probably raise it up with
so
king
there's
queen
some
there.
summer here. So it's
Brandon
full
ships
fire
it.
pit. I wanna put a
All in 190K.
there
Well,
and put
Dosh is
Like
still
it's
there.
like it's play.
charcoal,
Play
and I
money.
wanna make
Play money.
80 ribeyes for everybody.
And Joel should call here. What's Joel
You're
have?
gonna need to have a
Third of a
giant
stack.
Okay.
Yeah, he calls.
Yeah, I call it off.
ribeyes.
There it is.
Yep, live cards.
Yeah.
Flip them up. Let's roll. Let's
I will
roll.
make them great.
Seems silly.
See if anybody hits.
See who runs better.
It
Oh, the
will
queen
Joel.
I
hits.
feel
Yep.
like it's very
Brandon
silly.
running
10
cards or
10 for a
trips.
G ball.
The only thing I won't
10,
account
still a
for
10
is
for a
you
G-ball.
wanting them medium well or better.
And a
Nope.
9. We
No,
good. We good.
I'm medium rare.
Joel's gonna knock
Brandon.
him out.
Yes. Yes.
Nice job, Brandon.
Absolutely.
Good run,
Because
Brandon.
if you want them anything more than medium well or above, sorry, I can't.
I like
can't.
meat.
Yeah. It tastes so fucking
So now we're
awesome.
down to 6.
Oh.
Leroy holding
So,
court.
just
There he
saying
is.
that we have a very
The man, the myth,
large
the legend.
TV in our living room, and Dave goes, "Why did you guys stream that on there?"
So we got
We
Canadian
laugh
wearing a
so hard.
LSU sweatshirt.
What's going on there?
Cat
Oh
sleeping
my
with
God,
dogs.
we laugh so hard listening to you.
Doing this? What did I say? I say a lot of
you said
stuff.
some
Oh,
stuff.
David and Tracy are chiming in, and they're nice people.
They're nice people. It's true. David and Tracy are nice people. It's hard to argue with that. I can't.
I got that 4. What's he going to do? He's got to go to 110 here, doesn't he, Kramer? He just-
Hijack. Yeah, you gotta put a raise in. Ooh, smooth call.
That's yeah, he does. He does not like to put a lot of chips at risk. He does not like to put pressure on people.
Nah, don't like it.
I don't
like
either.
it.
I think you gotta. What are you hoping for there?
Queen 10 suited. That's my favorite hand.
All in now. Now what's he gonna? Is he gonna fold that? I mean, if he 3 bets
140
pre-flop,
call.
Justin's gonna fold.
I mean, if you're not gonna raise it pre-flop, you can make a case for folding it. I mean,
that's the reason you
it
would have
shouldn't
done
be-
that.
It shouldn't be a fold in any way, shape, or form, but you should
Right.
be raising pre-flop.
No, he's
Playing what? What do we got? 6-handed, Dennis?
his thing would be
5-6.
6, yeah.
6. Yeah.
Is he on number 3 on the way? He's got a number 3 on the way?
another boy.
He's in the tank.
2 boys, another boy.
Michael's in the tank.
He's 33.
He's gonna fold, 100%.
Yeah.
100% he's folding.
Oh.
Yep.
I don't know.
Where?
I'm not
Yeah.
convinced.
Yeah. No. If what's he beating?
All right.
I mean, it's.
He's not beating anything, but
Yeah,
he's
see,
flipping.
Kramer, I've been right 100% of the time on this. I have.
That's why you're the.
Yeah, I need to get knocked out earlier. I love doing this.
So you got some more.
I have the game. My poker game is suited for.
You do have a
booth.
face for radio.
For booth. I have clothes though for.
You also
for the
have
runway though.
a face and clothes for radio.
No.
So at
It
the
is
beginning,
silky though, Dennis. I'll give you this. I'll give
It's
you the
felt.
silky.
See, you're touching it. See, it's felt.
yeah.
Feels like it's like a golf uniform. Like some golf. You should play some golf, Dennis.
I
Shit.
should.
Jeez.
17 to
Sexy beast.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
17.
So
Sam, ace 4.
Under the gun, so he's got to go to 100 or 110.
2000.
You got to
48.
open.
Yep.
With that chip stack, you got to open.
I like that range.
I really
110.
feel like it's
He's got
2003.
510. Yep.
I was playing at Z in 2001.
And he folded.
Queen 8.
Because I
Oh,
know
you just straight
that's
folded.
why I didn't
Yep, just
start
straight
playing
folded.
right away,
Yeah.
Shows what we know.
'cause I was scared.
Shows what we know. Joel. Canadian
See?
Joe.
Yeah, it's a thing.
There's
And
our
we'll
hun-
call with
there's our
deuces?
110.
Will's got a call of deuces here, doesn't he? Nope.
Oh my God, we got Canadian on Canadian.
I don't know. These
crime.
are the two
It was
chip,
already
two big
announced
chip
earlier,
stacks.
You can't have Canadian violence.
Don't
that?
diss Canadians.
No, they're
No,
fighting.
we love Canadians.
Oh my God, couldn't love them anymore.
We love Josh Matai.
Matai. These.
All right, Janet's
fucking Kramer,
Janet's
these
gonna have to
commentators
make
are
a move
coons.
here. She's down to 3 big
man.
blinds.
Poker after
Justin's
dark.
at
Why you
7.
telling me?
Just contribute.
Listen, Joshua.
I can always contribute.
Joshua Matai,
That Dave and I were.
my favorite human being. Can't come at me like
I
that.
was
What did he
nowhere
say?
near this drunk.
He said fucking Kramer. Effing.
F and Kramer. No,
F and Kramer.
Keith did that. So.
No, it's not
I
Keith.
was
Oh,
barely
Tiny
up
did
there,
that.
so-
Oh.
You can't call him Keith.
Hi.
So where are we at now?
Hi.
Hi.
We got
He's yours now.
the slingers. We got the slingers in the booth.
My wife's silly.
All the slinging.
All the slingers.
Michael's gonna fold.
Shit be getting crazy.
Fold. Oh, Joe. What's Joe
What
gonna?
time is it?
Joe's gonna go to 110.
Oh, Joe picking up
110.
Yeah,
Big
there's
slick.
No time to go.
Big old slick
See
from
if anybody
Joe.
is gonna get any competition.
They aren't open tomorrow. So
110. There it is. See,
We're at the
No.
strip
No.
club in,
Janet's all in. I like her all in there. She's
All in
got
for
live
150.
cards.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
suited.
Yeah.
Crowded back here. Holy cow.
She's
Gonna happen.
trying to keep the group tight.
She's short stack. You can't fault the king 8 or the 10-8.
Well, there's the king.
Strip club, but it's too late.
No clubbers.
Nope.
Nothing.
quarter.
Oh,
Never
Jack.
Jack chop.
Oh, the Jack.
Oh,
The
she hits the jack. Oh boy.
Walk further in.
Cards
Staying
are gonna
alive.
do what
I
they
called
do.
it. I called
oh
it. I
man,
said
I
there
did
was-
not see that.
She
Kramer.
had outs. She had outs to the Jack.
Oh boy.
Smash.
I don't know if that's
Just like that.
Smash the Jack. Good for you.
Cards do what they do.
It could be.
Good for you. Who is that? Was that Janet?
That was Janet. Yep. Now
for
she's up to
Janet.
8.
Both of them.
I just
Now she's up to 8.
Sometimes you gotta hit a river.
Yep.
Time to take it to the mattress.
Just stranglehold on that hand. She
You
spikes.
know, I think if you could
The
put
runner
all
under
10 of
Jack.
them out there,
She didn't have a lot there on the flop, but
No.
got
Not
better
a lot
in the
of
turn
options.
and really good on the
California
river.
King.
Is there garbage over there?
Actually Alaska King that's 108 by 100.
Corey Allen, is there
Is
garbage?
there garbage? Yes, there is garbage.
Crowded ass booth.
Is there
Man,
a bottle on that floor?
we got a lot of wingmen.
Yep.
Can I have it? Put in the garbage?
1 second, we'll get back. Little glitchy. We'll
Oh.
get back with you in a second.
What's going on here, buddy? You want me to finish it?
We're not sure. We're not sure Corey's alive. Corey, I tried helping
That's
them.
not mine.
You're not taking that home?
It's not 5 second rule. It's been more than 5 seconds. It's not mine.
Oh,
Corey, get up.
you talking about him?
No one heard that.
He's back. He's back.
Hey,
I gotta
Mark,
I gotta finish my
Is there
beer.
anything else behind you?
There is some stuff behind them, but
All right,
I didn't know.
back to broadcasting here.
Is there
So what do
something
you got? We
Will
got,
raised with King 4.
7. Peter.
yeah.
Is Michael gonna call?
No.
you think?
No. Michael's a fold. Williams a fold. Sam's trying to get a walk here, right? Small blind. Oh no.
Checking the mattresses.
Is he so mad?
Oh no.
Sam
Will
called,
raised.
yeah.
Will raised. So Will should get the walk with against Queen 7.
Nobody hit, but Will's got King High all in. Oh, I like. Look at
shit.
Sam. Look at that bet.
Sam taking a stand.
Yeah. Will
Will's the better hand, but
Will folded. Yeah.
he probably can't take that heat.
No, that was it. Nah, I like that. That was a good bet. That was.
Yep, love it.
But he made that bet so quickly that, I don't know if someone might pick up on that because it wasn't like he thought about it. It's like, I'm just going to go all in.
No, it's a timing thing.
Right.
He just
Yeah.
ripped it in,
Did I root?
which is, I mean,
So the chip leader has 17 big blinds.
ooh,
I think they're playing for like 2,500 left.
2,000.
2,000.
2,000 up
I've been
top.
corrected. Why don't they just
Let's
chop?
rub Dennis's head for good luck.
What is there, 4 or 6 left? Why don't they just chop that? Each get 350.
No, you gotta play for some
No,
respect.
No,
Some point you just play
it's
for it.
speculation.
Like Canada, like
Yeah.
hail Canada.
I mean, that's
If you're gonna play for 2,000 up top,
What's up, girl?
then you
why
play
don't
for
you
it.
just
Good to see you.
Then you
Why don't
play
just
for it.
Start shoving.
You back tomorrow?
Why don't you play super
All right.
aggressive?
That's what I'm trying to
yeah.
figure out.
Yeah.
What's Will here? Will's gonna 3-bet here.
That's
Or
what I don't
raise.
get. I was
Will's
like,
gonna raise. He has to.
if you make that chop, why don't you just start?
There you go.
Yeah, you don't want me at the table after a chop. I'm just gonna be blasting everything. Bang, bang, bang.
Justin's all in. Will's gonna call.
Yeah.
Cards are gonna
Weirdest
do
thing
what they
about
do.
it is when I see chops, people play actually almost
More tight.
more tight.
Right.
I don't get it.
Should be the opposite.
But we're gonna see a all in here with Will. Will and Justin.
Deuces are holding up right now.
Oh shit, we're fading. Queen's a
Queen.
good card for Will.
Yep.
Or not for Will, for Cole. Justin Cole.
Yo.
Oh,
Oh.
river card, J-ball. And Justin sent to the rail.
Now we're down to 5.
Down to 5. We shall not talk about it. We're down to 5. With Joe with 24% of the chips in play. In command.
Wow. Down to.
Look at Leroy stalking the tournament still.
He is.
He busted like 12 hours ago.
I think Leroy, he was the first one out. Actually, I think it's closer to 13 hours ago.
Yeah.
First one out.
Leroy was the first one out. I said at the table, I said, hey, let's take a vote. If we have a 1 rebuy, it's Leroy. Everyone agreed. And Leroy's like, no, we can't do that. Like I said, there's no rebuys. Like, yeah, no rebuys except for you. You get the only rebuy. And Leroy's like, no, I can't do it. I'm like, come on, Leroy. Get back in the tournament. Everyone wanted back in the tournament. Everyone wanted Leroy back in the tournament. No one seemed to go.
I would have said no.
You would have vetoed.
Of course you would have said
I would have said no for sure.
Look at the outfit, though.
I would have said no.
Never been the first one out.
Listen,
No, just no.
What do you got? You running a track meet? tomorrow,
Exactly.
or What the hell's
It's
going
just-
on here? I mean, what is?
It's fashion forward, but it's European.
It is the worst color
It's your.
combo.
It's
better than
NDSU
your
colors.
open.
No, it's not.
It's bison.
No, puke
It's
brown is
bison.
not one of the bison
Actually,
colors.
I think that's burnt sienna.
Sienna.
Burnt sienna.
Sienna.
All right, let's go. Oh, all in.
Oh shit.
Janet's woke up with queens.
That's easy.
Michael is no one's gonna call.
No,
Nope.
no resistance. Nobody picks up a hand here. Janet's just gonna take it down.
I'm
Queen,
really
queen.
surprised after the chop how long this is still going on.
Yeah, you think they get a little.
I think to be a
looser.
little more shippy.
But what's the number? 22,000 up top.
Yeah.
That's a decent amount of
Right.
money. Like, I'm still playing. I'm not playing
Right.
crazy, but yeah, understood. What's the conversion? The Canadians get like 1,800. What's the math on the Canadian to American monies?
I'm not even sure what it is right now. They'll get the American cash. Actually, they'll get
No.
it'll be more than 2,000.
So they cross the border,
Yeah.
smuggle it. I got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
Oh yeah.
Janet 10-7. Don't hate it. 7-4. It's a fold. King 10 could be a
Big
limp.
blind.
Limp. Limp in the cutoff.
He's
or a
folding
raise?
100%.
No. It's not a fold. It's a raise or a call.
I know it is, but
It's a raise. It's
No.
a raise.
but what did he do? He called.
Raised. No, he raised. No.
He called Kramer.
Jeez, I don't like that.
I sat at him for 2 hours. So
Yeah. Okay.
he folded ace king to an all in.
Yeah, I'm not letting the big blind get away for free here. I'm gonna tax them,
Right.
and everyone knows I'm gonna tax you, but that's
Oh, so both people hit a 10 here.
a couple tens. Michael and
Michael's
Janet both
in-
have a 10.
Pretty big control. Janet's going to need a
Janet
7 or a
has
club to stay around.
A 10 or a backdoor flush draw.
I think she's staying around. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to call there.
Right.
At least one street.
Oh, see now.
There's the backdoor flush draw I
back-
spoke about.
Yeah. Janet's going to stay for see what. Oh, she let out. Will's folding.
Jesus.
Or Michael's folding, sorry.
That is a very strong lead there.
Yep. He's folding.
Normally no, but coming from Janet in a lead like little donk lead there,
Yeah.
I probably let it go myself, to be honest.
Michael's letting it go.
Can't argue. Can't argue. And if he does, I can't.
No,
blame him.
she's played with him enough. She's taken advantage of him. Situation. He's folding, Kramer.
Look at the outs. If she gets called, look at the outs. A plethora. That's good fold. That's a good fold. He's ahead. It's still a good fold.
But I mean, like, look at her bet. I mean, who else makes that bet?
Yep. That's what I said.
That's a really good bet.
So I said he's
Yeah.
ahead. It's still a good fold. I'm just not playing on Janet. Not tangling Janet. Not going to do it. Not this juncture.
Very few people are going to make that bet she did there.
Yeah.
They're going to check it back and then call and hope they hit.
Yep.
She let out there, and it was unorthodox, and it worked, especially against that player.
So do we have to start the tournament tomorrow with the Canadian national anthem if they both?
I think we have to do both.
Shit.
I think so.
Okay.
I like that idea. I love Canadians.
I don't hate it.
Best place in the world to go fishing. Love Canada.
Dennis bases everything off fishing.
Well, doesn't
What else
everybody?
Is there? What else is there?
Doesn't everybody?
Sam, Jack 10. That's a sexy hand.
I love that hand. Under the gun.
That is a sexy hand.
Race to 80.
Good race. Michael's in a fold. Joe.
Wow,
Yeah,
Joe didn't even
Joe's-
think
that's a
about it.
fold.
Will's.
9-8, that's a fold.
Oh, Janet
Seven.
wants to play a hand,
Nah,
but she
nah,
didn't have
nah,
anything
nah,
there.
nah. Raise it, take it.
See, I like that bet by Sam.
Raise it, take it. That's a good hand because it plays well post flop.
Yeah, it's one of the top drawing hands.
Don't hate it. Don't hate it. 4 players. Man. What was the total field? 140, 150?
149, I think, was the total.
149.
So I took 11th or 12th. I felt pretty good about that.
Shoot. I take that home any day of the week. Congratulations to
Thank you.
everyone. Everyone.
Just like I said earlier, just these tournaments are fun.
Oh, my.
You meet people from all walks of life, all backgrounds and experiences,
Yep.
and I just really
A lot of
enjoy
good
that.
people. How many cash today, Dennis? Do you know?
20.
20.
Actually, they because the tables are spread apart, they didn't want to do hand for hand, so
They
the
chopped
bubble the bubble gets an
the
entry
bubble.
into
Okay.
another 701
Feature
tournament.
event. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I thought that was really good.
And 701 just did that on their own, or you?
Well, that
negotiated?
Steve did that. Yeah.
Steve said that. Well,
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah.
Listen, tomorrow's free roll is $10,000 first place, $1,000 expenses, another $3,000 in more seats. So like 701's giving away $14,000 in tournament seats, and they take in $0 out of any prize pool. It's the best tournament in North Dakota by far.
Right.
As far as a free roll, they give away more money than anyone else.
It's amazing.
10K.
Right.
Show up tomorrow.
Yeah, you get a chance. I mean, think about that. Someone in that room tomorrow it isn't like you play a lottery or
Nope.
something like that. Someone in the room tomorrow is going to win a seat.
They're gonna check off a life
Yeah.
life goal, right?
Someone in that room tomorrow is going to win a seat to the World Series of Poker main event.
10K main event.
$10,000 plus $1,000 travel.
Fourth year running.
Yeah,
Fourth year
that's
running.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you can't
And
argue.
someone in that room is going to win it. Could be me, Kramer. It could be.
It could be Dennis.
Kramer.
It could be
Dennis.
Dennis. It could be Dennis. We might have to swap some action.
Right,
Dennis,
I
just
know,
in case it's you.
If I get to the final table, I know I'll have quite a rail.
We
so.
gotta talk. Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, Will's got a big hand here.
JJ. Oh my God, we got the Canadians, Joel versus Will. These guys have played a ton of hands together. Question is, can Joe just get away from the fours? Not a big stretch, but I mean, fours are pretty strong. Fours are pretty strong. Five-handed.
No, Joe raised.
Joe's under the gun.
Joel raised.
Will is in the tank.
Trying to decide what to do with her.
Corey's getting a little aggressive.
What are you gonna do here with your jacks,
What do we
Kramer?
got here, Kramer?
Yeah, a little bit of whiskey.
What are you gonna do with your jacks?
Chris Allen. Corey knows we do the jacks here. Excuse the language. You rip some chips in here, if you're Will.
I think with jacks, I don't think you F around here.
You never
You
call
just-
him.
you
Never
just
call him.
put-
Never.
You just put them all in.
Oh, we're missing cards there. Oh,
Yeah, 350.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay.
It's great.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep. That's fine. It's a fine race.
Because what's the point?
We
You're
have-
not trapping. If you have aces, kings,
Sure.
maybe
So what's
ace-
Joel's chip
Sure.
stack here? So
Sure. But Jack's,
No.
So Joel can get away with this. I mean, I can get away from this.
yeah,
hand.
Joe has to
It's like
fold.
you can't call.
He
You can't,
doesn't like it, but Team Canada wins.
right?
and
Yeah.
move
I mean,
on.
it's all good north of the border. It is.
Yep. Look at this. Look at this.
Yep, see?
I folded fours. Do you?
Yep.
It's like, yeah, good fold. I got Jacks. It's like, Thanks for the info.
Yeah, and then they'll
We know each other so well.
talk about curling and have some maple syrup, and everybody's happy.
Out turn, in turn.
Oh, if you listen in 8 minutes from now, I was talking about maple syrup on the field. I was.
Who doesn't like maple syrup?
I was
I'm
like, this final table has a definite whiff of
Maple syrup.
Corey called it out. Seems reasonable.
All right, Will's gonna fold his 10-5.
Remember when I had whiskey? Me too.
So I'm sorry, you weren't drinking.
It happens.
It happens. By the way, if anybody's looking for a good brunch or breakfast, try Randy's Diner or Randy's Diner 2.
Really good breakfast food.
Yeah.
Really good
And
food,
if
but
you really
breakfast
want to
food
get
is-
served quick, arrive before 7 a.m.
That's true.
Then you'll get just in and out.
They are busy on the Sunday, backed up.
But
All right.
they,
What's
it's
Janet
pretty
gonna
nice.
do in the?
Pretty quick turnaround.
Oh my
for
God.
anybody.
What's
They'll
Janet
turn
gonna do
around
in the
table in,
cutoff here?
Like 15 minutes. It's insane. It's insane.
I still think university is better than 30 second for turnaround time.
Well, like 30 seconds, because it's only a.
Because it's like 2 blocks from your house, Kramer.
I'm a little biased. I'll give you that.
Nobody get any of that flop.
Leroy Turner walking in the building.
Look at Michael rips it all in.
The
I like it.
I love it. Aggression.
How do you lose his chips?
folds.
Took it down.
Leroy with the
How do you lose
the
his chips?
main reason we're all here. Leroy Turner with the Cowboy up.
Leroy, you want to come and talk?
The Cowboy up.
Are you sure?
You sure?
Benefit. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Okay.
No. So I rode all the way to Minot and back with Leroy, and a lot of the time we spent
regretted
talking.
every minute of it.
Not true. We spent a lot of the time talking about this tournament and why it's successful, and it's because of Leroy and the hours he puts in, the advertising he puts in, the sponsorships he gets.
Yeah.
And it's just a great. We're gonna reset the stream real quick. Where are we at, Dennis? Yep, thank you. No, and yeah. So there's no bigger.
Uh-oh.
You can't
we're back.
overemphasize the amount of influence Leroy has in this tournament.
It's a lot of fun.
Does a great job. I think great success today, Leroy. How we do? We did good.
Yep.
With the 50-50 raffles, the meat raffles, the tournament itself. We have a guesstimate on the overall what goes to the charity.
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Tomorrow we'll have a number.
I'm guessing in the 15,000 range.
Dang, that is a big number, Leroy.
Good number.
Same as last year or a little better?
A little better.
A little better.
I think.
So you're talking more than 15,000.
Shoot. And all of
Fantastic.
that. That's not like a percentage. That's 15,000 straight to Cowboy Up, which is Roger Maris charity. So that all goes. Leroy had the meat raffle. Everyone donated. Big shout out to Heidi, Randy's University, Randy's 2. Donated 2 meat packages, $500 value. Every ticket sold went straight to the charity. Who else dealt? The
General Equipment Supplies donated.
General Equipment gave the cooler.
Yep.
And who was the other meat? The meat
I
piece.
donated the third meat package through Thrivent Financial.
Thrivent Financial through Leroy Turner donated the 4th one. So $1,000 worth of meat and coolers went out. He sold exactly 100 tickets, $5 a ticket.
$50.
100 tickets, $50 a ticket.
Yep.
What about what they
And
did?
every single penny went straight to the Roger Maris Foundation. So there was no overhead, no cost. So we did that. We did 50-50 raffles. We did the tournament itself. Huge.
Couple of King
huge
Queens
success.
here.
Meanwhile,
Will's over $1 million in chips.
2 King Queens.
Yep.
Thanks, Leroy.
Thank you.
Gonna see any hearts or any Oh, look at this flop. Isn't this fun?
All the
Oh,
money's,
trapping.
all the money's getting. Everyone's slow playing.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we're trapping. I'm
Everyone's
trapping.
1 million. I'm all in. I call.
I'm trapping.
I'm all in. I call. All right, chop it up.
Nice.
Chop it up. Chop
Thanks.
it up.
Did they win? They split
GG.
the blinds here?
GG. Easy game. Easy
I'm
game.
trapping. No, I'm trapping.
But yeah, this tournament is year over year has been like a resounding success.
Right.
Leroy's just in the booth, and obviously see him on screen now. But yeah, he's done so much for the community, and then actually being diagnosed and beating cancer himself, not knowing that he would have to utilize the Roger Maris Foundation. He's been a supporter for many years before that, and then actually having cancer himself and beating cancer is doing like amazing right now. So shout out to Leroy and in his battle.
It's a wonderful tournament for a wonderful cause.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing better. We go to all kinds of tournaments, and it's like a swimming pool for wherever, or like whatever
Right.
cause. all worthy.
Mhm.
I'm not going to downgrade them, but it's kind of extra special knowing it's Leroy and his cause,
Right.
and then he actually battled it himself, which he didn't.
Well, I don't think there's a poker play in the room that isn't touched by cancer
No.
directly or indirectly.
Nope. The C word is universal. Can't beat it.
So I think this has got to be one of the biggest turnouts for all these tournaments.
Every year. Every year.
I think it was 149. I don't know
Yep.
if we hit 150,
Right there.
149.
And that is a tournament without rebuys, without eye-downs.
Right.
'Cause that's what Leroy likes. That was like the purest poker approach.
Right.
Which is fine. But yeah, almost 150 entries with no rebuys. That's
Right.
that's a big number. It's a big number. Janet 5598. What do we got?
Fold, we're shuffling. It looks like
Oh.
5 players.
we're just
Will's got
catching-
over 1.2 million chips, so Will's got over a third of the chips,
Will-
probably 40%.
Jesus, Will, pretty good chip lead there. Fun day today, bigger day tomorrow.
Yep.
Big seat up for grabs. And everyone that makes the final table tomorrow is going to get some sort of compensation, whether it's a 7-to-1 free roll entry, all the way up to $1,100 MSPT entry, all the way up to a $10K plus $1,000 travel expenses entry to the World Series main event. So if you're in the listening area, come on down. And six points gets you a double stack, 20K. Everyone's got a chance.
Will's all in with 7s, or Sam is. I'm sorry.
Yep. Sam Smith with 7s. Will Hall, ace deuce.
Yeah, I didn't call there.
Yeah, I'm laying
No.
that down.
Yeah.
Yep. Either the 2 big stacks, the 3 big
Right.
stacks. Well, Jesus, holy Moses.
They're kind of bunched up right now.
They are bunched up with the chip.
Right.
Distribution. Apparently the Canadian has COVID. He's trying to like curb his issues there. So we got that going for us. Heidi's still smiling after, what are we talking about? 10?
How many hours? No, we
10,
started at
12,
11 this
11.
morning, so it's after midnight. So 1:30.
Oh yeah, she's been working all day.
It isn't like we're coming back here tomorrow, Kramer. We're coming back here today.
That's true.
There's
We're
these
com-
mattresses in this room right here. We'll
I mean,
just.
they look soft.
Right
We'll be
there,
all right.
yeah.
We'll be all right. I ain't scared.
This is bad.
30-60, yeah, not a lot of big blinds in play here, but
I've got to watch Janet play a lot today.
she's snug.
She's-
Snug solid, right?
Yeah, I mean
Is that-
she.
I mean, is that accurate?
Yeah, she seems to play her position pretty well, and she's not afraid to lead out in unorthodox positions, which really gets you to question your motive or
But she knows her spots.
Right.
She's not getting completely out of line.
No.
But she's still taking advantage of
Correct.
spots that she sees. So super solid player. Yeah, I played with her before. A lot of respect for her game.
I laid down trip aces to that guy.
LSU?
Huh?
LSU?
No, the guy in the purple.
Oh, purple. I didn't play with him. What's his name?
Bigger ace. Well, we know who. Is it? This is Sam. Sam is two, isn't he? Or is it no Will? Huh?
No. Will's the Canadian.
Oh, Sam is 10. Yeah.
Yep. 9-8, ace 10. Sam with a big hand. Janet with a hand that's playable. 9-8. 9-8 plays well to a flop. It flops well.
No, she folds.
Okay. I'm probably not letting that go, but I'm a little stickier than most.
Right.
not a surprise to the audience. What do we got? Why you call me Steve? Go will go from Mike Hall. I agree. Power Canada. We got the choppy chop.
I think so.
Okay. I get it. I got it. Little reset here, real quick. We're back. There we are. Didn't miss a hand.
Sam's gonna fold here.
Under the gun, Sam. Four-handed. Yeah, probably a fold. Fold. Raise or fold. Never a call. There it is.
Well, look at Sam.
7-6-5 deuce.
Look at Sam raise it with 8-7.
That's what I said. It's a razor. It's a razor. Or
He's
fold.
starting to wake up here a little bit. I like that play.
Have to. Four-handed.
I know, but
five-handed.
have to and willing to aren't the same thing.
It's true. It's true.
What you should do.
Five-handed, you have to turn up the aggression a little
Up.
bit.
Janet hit her jack.
That's fine.
Yep. Just let it go.
So Janet leads into you after your raise pre-flop. It's just an easy fold.
Yep.
It's just an easy fold.
Yep. You have no draws there whatsoever. So
Nope.
you actually want a board like that. You either want to hammer it or
Smash it or
yeah.
go away. Smash it or go away. 5 people. 15 bigs is the big stack. That is a lot of
we must be close to the blinds going up again, aren't we?
Probably. But even 15 bigs is like...
This is a really different final table with 40-minute big blinds. Or 40-minute blinds and no ante, isn't it, Kramer?
Yep.
I mean, this is a lot of play.
Oh, yeah. We're at... What time are we at?
1:30.
1:30 in the morning? 140 buy-ins, and everyone's like, oh, it's only 20
Are we going to have
chips,
to quit
but
it?
there's-
We're going to have to quit it, too?
There's a ton of play. There's no big
Do they have to
blind.
quit it, too?
No. Oh. There's no big blind ante, so
Right.
it gives them a ton of play to work through this final table.
If they don't work something out of the ICM chop at 2, is what it's
So
been declared.
just talking to the floor on this, we have 28 minutes before this has to wrap up, or the final table is going to just be
38
chopped.
minutes live time.
Sorry.
What you're watching.
38 minutes live from where we're watching because we're on delay.
Right.
But if they don't come to a conclusion by then we're going to chip chop, ICM chip chop.
Yep. Unless they work something else out.
Unless there's some other agreement between the players, which there already has been a modified chop. Everyone taking home 1,500, Dennis?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. So everyone's taking home 1,500, playing for another 2K up top. Is that
22 and some change?
22 and change up top. So that's what they're working with. But I mean, the big stack has, what do we say, Dennis? 15 big blinds.
I think so. Maybe it's a little bit
Yeah.
more.
So like, it is.
They're due. They have to be due to go up here.
It's moving. It's moving
When I walked in here, the blinds had just gone up, and we had just
to 40-80.
lost a player. So I'm gonna.
Okay, so we're gonna.
So
Okay.
they just went to 40-80. Is that the next step?
40-80 is
Okay.
the last blind level,
All right.
and we will be four-handed.
So,
at
without the
40-80.
spoilers, someone is going to bust in the next couple of hands
Real
before we
soon.
hit 40-80. We don't know who. We don't know who. No one knows.
So this is my first time commentating, so I've got about 30 minutes here to try to negotiate some kind of a contract here with Pete. It's just
You should sign something,
I
Dennis.
don't. I think.
You're doing a fine job, just from my perspective. Like, I ain't getting judgy. I'm just saying.
Right.
Joe.
Joe's gonna fold.
Yep. He has nothing. Squadouche. Canadian number
Will,
2.
he's
ace
gonna-
deuce. Oh, yeah, that's playable. What's he at? Cutoff? I raised.
60 is gonna go to
I raised.
150.
I raised. I raised to, yep, 150.
Probably 150.
150-ish, yep.
No one can call unless.
Yep.
Sam would be the only one that would
Got a
potentially.
raise here. There it is. What do we got?
125.
125.
Wow, there.
That works. Oh, unfortunately, ran into Janet with the ace 10, which is has to at least call. She rep it in there, all in for 7. Oh, Jesus. Sam Smith.
Wow.
Queen, queen. Big hand. Janet smooth. Sam goes for 700K.
So now by Janet's smoothing, she's probably gonna fold now.
Well, Will gets away easy, right? Because he's caught in the
Oh yeah, Will, yeah.
So Will has to get away here easy. The question is, does Janet have to call off here with? She has 7 bigs, Dennis. Like
She's still gonna fold.
ace 10 and 7 bigs.
She's still gonna fold.
I'm probably calling here. Obviously behind, but I probably don't give this up. Not with 7 bigs. I don't do it. I'm not good enough to lay it down. She might be. I'm not. Full disclosure.
Well, we do. She did say call.
You can't. You have 7 bigs.
Right. I know. Right. So this might.
Don't hate it. The cards are what they are.
Oh,
There's
she
the
hits her ace. Wow.
She smashes the ace.
Sam gonna hit a queen.
Oh, another ace. All right. Dunsky. No outs. No
Nope.
outs. There it is.
Cards do what they do.
Yeah.
3 outs.
Janet can't fold there.
No, you got to dodge 3 outs, and 2 of them come.
Yeah.
That's just
It's,
how the cards
that's
play.
poker, especially you're playing 10,
Right.
7 to 10 big blind stacks. It's
Yeah.
like, can't get away from it. Jerome's presiding over the jury there, trying to tell people what's going on. Jerome, calm down.
Nice. Other players for sure have a better handle on this game more emotionally than I ever have and probably ever will. Or than earlier with
That's
Gary Ewald and somebody else, and they both flop sets.
Gary
Aces
did?
versus
Gary got you?
queens. No, aces versus queens, and River hit the guy with queens. Hits quads, and Gary's over talking to the next guy, me just laughing and giggling. 5 minutes later, and I would have been in seclusion for 2 weeks after that, losing a 1-outer like that. But I mean, that's just a number of tournaments he's played, but maybe his emotional state is probably stronger than mine is too. But that's
a little more stable.
good. But I mean, that's just to get to that level is just. I mean, that's amazing. And
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's just a game, and but it's still
Doesn't mean it doesn't
when you're
hurt.
right when you're competitive. But as long as what I've done with that pain is I turn it into try to make me a better player.
Well, in pajamas.
And pajamas and his tracksuit.
And tracksuit.
I wore this tracksuit and I,
Man, it is a
final
good-looking
final 2
tracksuit.
tables. So
I ain't trying to lie to you. I ain't trying to lie. Like,
if I had promised if I'd won today I was going to come with chains.
is that a
chains on as
Christmas tracksuit? Is that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that where it started? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
So it
Love
is
it.
awesome.
I mean,
It is awesome.
considering your other finishes, like the tracksuit appeared to have won.
I think so, exactly.
It's good. It's a good blessing.
Right.
4 players left. 4 players left, and
Now Janet is chip player. Oh, Will's
40
going to go to 150, I think, here.
Oh yeah.
He's only doing 125 before, but I think he's got to go to 150.
Yeah, we got some chips in this pot. Let's go. Let's go, Will. The ever dangerous Jacks. And he goes to 150. Dennis on the nose.
Oh, Janet. This calls.
10-9, swing, king 8. Jesus. What do you got? Dealer button? All in. All in for 145.
Sam went all
for
in.
less.
Sam's got live
For
cards.
less. For less. Don't hate it. He's 145 for less.
Yep.
chance to triple up. And who knows? Maybe it comes around the wheel and he puts in a re-raise and blows some off the pot and he go heads up. Isolate. Is that what's going on? All right. Bad timing, but we're going to hit the refresh button and hopefully we get back before the flop.
We're going to miss it.
There's some cursing going on outside the door. Will.
7, 8, 10.
Jack. Oh my God. 10-9, open-ended. Jack
That's
10,
an action.
gutter ball.
That's an action.
King
flop,
8
isn't
with
it?
second pair.
That's an action.
And
flop.
Sam's all in. Bet 200, call 200.
Janet's going to call here. She
Well,
might
yeah,
even.
she can't hit her hand.
She
at
might
all.
even raise.
You got top pair and an open and a straight draw? Shoot.
She did call.
Shoot.
Oh, that didn't help anybody.
Suits
She
don't
got us
matter.
a big side pot there. I would think Will would ship it here.
3 and turn the brick. Yeah, I rip it in.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, 15. Yep.
Did we get a bust out yet?
Working on it.
What are we at here?
I think Will.
We got a big pop ruin.
Yeah.
With jacks. I just hit it too, and
Did you? 'Cause
yeah,
we're gonna,
it flashed, but it didn't.
He did go all in. Yep.
All in jacks.
Oh,
Janet's
3.
gonna have to fold.
Oh, we're back.
Janet's not
real quick.
calling. You gonna call with a
Did with the
pair and a open ender?
top pair and an open ender? How did
What do you do? You get away from that? I can't.
when you're
I'm not good.
I'm not that. I've never been in that position. so
Everyone's playing.
I can't tell if I'm good enough to lay that down because I haven't been in that position.
Got the 8, huh?
Yeah, everyone's playing 12 bigs deep. Like, no, my chips are getting in. Get them in there, Will. You know you're good.
You did get him in.
Yeah, Will did. And Janet's the one that
And
decided.
she has to call. I'm not folding this.
I'm never folding this.
Open it with
I'm
top pair.
I've already got my chips in, and we've seen the river.
Right. Yeah.
You got top pair, and you're open ended. Like, yep.
Hmm.
I couldn't be more excited to call you.
There you go. See?
Oh my God!
No,
Yeah, that was
Janet.
excellent laydown.
Janet,
No,
That's a
Janet.
great laydown.
that was a great laydown.
Probably.
Yeah.
See if the river is. Don't hit it, Janet.
The river
Please
doesn't
don't hit it.
matter. The river doesn't
Oh, she
matter.
hits it!
Oh boy.
It doesn't matter, but she would have smashed it.
Janet, no.
She would have smashed it.
Yeah.
And
The ma-
Janet has
The
all
results-oriented
chips.
book of poker says to call there.
Janet has
That's
all the
not true.
chips.
That's not true.
No.
Oh, revisionary for sure. But
Yeah, the revisionary
even
book of
live
poker
book of
says
poker
to call
says,
that.
oh god, that's a
My
lot.
God,
That's a
that-
lot of twisting.
That that happens.
You got to call her.
Sometimes, yep. So someone is stacking Janet's chips.
there.
Everybody.
No, it was a good fold. I
That was-
100%. So
Dennis.
there's people behind me who don't
Dennis,
have the skill
you're too
levels
spicy.
saying
You're too
they
spicy.
they're looking at the river and then deciding it was the right call.
Listen, Dennis. Before the river came, I said you have to
Janet made
call.
a great lay
You
down
said
at
you
the
have to
time,
call.
but she had top pair.
No,
and
she
open
did
ended.
not. She did not. She
Yes.
got the right odds to call there.
She did not.
She has to call.
No, I think it's a good laydown. So.
Oh my god. That's why Dennis wears pajamas.
That's
And
why.
That's why Dennis folds queens pre-flop.
Well, yeah, to aces, to a 3-bet.
Well, he's a genius. God dang genius. God dang.
You had to be
And then
high.
look at she
You had to
picks
be
up
high-fiving
nines.
me, didn't you?
And then look at she picks up nines.
Maybe
Oh.
she knew nines were next.
Yeah, see,
It's just she
you guys,
Rip it.
you guys know
well,
if
she
you
rips
if you
nines.
fold and you have chips, you know you get it.
Call?
You get to play another hand.
Will's never calling sixes here. Not happening. Not happening. No.
If you fold and have chips, you get to see another hand. You know, you guys.
It would, the
Dennis,
tournament would have been
Dennis,
almost
Dennis,
over.
Dennis.
Janet would have had all the chips.
Yeah.
All
So.
the chippies. Well,
She still has a lot of
She's
chippies.
like, I still got all these yellow chips. Are these yellow chips
We have,
good?
we
Are
have
these
2
good?
Canadians.
This is not
One-
right.
I mean, and
It's a-
Michael's almost a Canadian. He's from War Road.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
basically Canadian.
Yeah.
So,
So,
we had like Canadian contingency.
Canadians
Is that
and,
what's
uh,
going on?
and a lady.
Oh my God.
I don't know where they get
So we're all cheering for the lady. Ain't no
Yeah.
want a Canadian to win.
Michael's all in with ace-9.
Ace
Will's gonna
nine.
fold. What's Janet got? Nope, Janet's gonna.
Bye.
Janet's gonna call.
No.
Yes, she is. She's got to call with that.
Janet.
If you expect her to call with the
Oh, it's
open
way-
ender, wow, she does fold.
I told you she folds. She's
Yeah,
way.
you got a
way-
call there.
She's over.
She had better odds on that hand than the other one
no, she's
that you guys were
overfolded.
wrong
Top
on.
pair and an open ender?
She's overfolding in way too many spots, which is fine. I'm just saying. Against the field, it's too snug. It's too
No,
snug.
with two bigs. You're interviewing people now.
Joe
Yeah,
with
Joe.
2 bigs, that's perfect for him.
That's 2 more bigs than you have.
Yep. He had 2
Or me.
bigs.
Two
He had
more-
2 bigs at like 9 o'clock.
2, 4, 6. That's like 6x bigs that we don't have.
Exactly.
The blinds are 2 and 4 are monies right now.
40, 40, 80. Yep. 2 buy-ins, 4 buy-ins. Yep.
Correct. 6 of our 6 buy-ins for the blinds.
Not good.
Joe's all of them.
Not good. I'm
Joe,
gonna start with more chips in the big blind tomorrow.
What do we got here?
Michael, 9-8.
Oh, I like it. 8-9. That's
Suited.
My birthday.
Yep.
August 9th.
That's
Right there.
it.
Just need a
Oh,
queen.
So you're on the Michael. You're on the Michael wagon.
Oh,
2
look at
hearts.
that. Heart. He's on the heart draw.
Oh no, he's not.
Oh, okay. 3
Oh.
to chop.
Oh.
8 heart. 8
yeah.
9.
Oh.
Wow, an air complete. Joe
Just
wins there with a queen
Brick
high.
City
Wow.
Joe scoops.
Just ships it over to Joe.
Joe
had him
Joe, I mean, Joe is just that
5
good.
big blinds to 1 big blind.
Wow.
David,
Oh, this
treacherous.
shows
Treacherous.
It shows Michael with 1 big blind left.
Nah. I think
No, he's got 1 set.
after that.
He's
Yeah.
got more than that.
Okay.
Not much.
All right. All right.
That's
I'll
more
let
than.
I'll let it be. I'll let it be. Side bet tomorrow's Pete. No, you can't play
The
tomorrow.
blinds are only 20-40, aren't they?
You want to side bet tomorrow?
40-80.
Since you're not
Oh,
playing.
they're 40-80. Okay, yeah. So he's.
This is our final level of the night.
I'll bet
Either
you.
way.
I'll bet you in the side since you can't play
Right.
tomorrow. So I feel like I'll win.
I think you would probably do that.
So what's Will gonna do here? He's gonna fold.
You can at least get in and just like give your chips to me, like the champ. No. All right. It's theories.
Janet's gonna raise just
throwing
about
ideas out
anything
there.
here. Yep, Janet's gonna. She'll go to 200 here. Wow.
Oh,
Players know that there's a
And-
ICM implication. Is that an accurate statement? We got all in call.
was blind
One,
against
one big.
Janet folded an
They
ace.
just run it
One
out.
big.
Oh,
Janet.
she would have lost.
Yep.
Michael goes bye bye.
There we go.
Down to.
Down to
We
3.
got 2 Canadians and a Janet.
And a wish. Two
Canadians
and
and
a
a-
Janet.
I'm
Two
pulling for
Canadians.
Janet. Look at that.
Janet on the top of the V pip.
Yep.
Oh my God.
She-
that one.
She has played really well.
Man.
Except for the 10-9 fold.
You know, if I'm at the
No, that
final
was a
table,
really.
like, I'm probably
Yeah. Look where she's at.
all the final tables I made. I'm usually like below that 32%, like 18.
She
I
she
live
might
there.
have won the tournament already if she made the call with
Right.
2-9.
She might have.
Oh
yeah.
It was tough. She was up against jacks and she had 10s with an open ender, but the open ender got there.
Bang
though.
bang.
Yeah.
On the
Mhm.
river. On the river. 9-6, 8-7. Not a lot going on here, but everyone's playing. What's the big
Right.
stack? 17 blinds? Is that the big stack?
Right.
Much, yeah.
Ooh. Playing
This
shallow.
This is last level though.
Playing shallow.
Oh, Joe hits a 9.
All in. 5-15. Fold. Makes sense. Oh my God. Yes.
17, 11, and 8.
17 bigs is the big stack.
Which is that last level of the night? That's pretty much where
We
it's
got
supposed
what?
to be.
23
We're on
minutes or
pace. We're
something.
on pace.
So what's going to happen tomorrow? That tournament's not going to finish in time, right? What do they do?
Oh well.
Because it's 25 minute blinds.
25-minute blinds,
With Annie.
which is plenty of play,
Tomorrow
but
be big blind Annies.
but they also do big
Oh,
blind
okay.
Annies. They also have a couple
And
levels
it's,
that
it's 25 minutes.
Oh, and they get rid of, they
they
cut
can
out a
take
few
out
levels?
at the discretion of the tournament
Is that how that works?
director. Yeah.
So they might go from 15 or 2,000 to
It's
5,
also
10,000.
It's not a charity
Oh.
event, so we can actually close the doors and go past
Oh,
2
just play. I got you.
if we need to.
What do we need?
Which we should. 'cause
Kramer did
that's
it.
a big.
Did it
that's a
freeze?
big God dang
You must
pool.
have, you must
Yeah,
have
that's
did
a
her.
that's a big.
Oh, okay.
Right? No, that is a big pool. So like, if there was ever a time to like, let's take a couple extra hours and decide who wins.
See, Janet's just going to call.
You don't want to rush them at that
What was the
point.
total prize pool today?
I just under 20. That sound right?
Well, 144 plus
146 times
Well,
150.
15 times 15 is 22,500.
All right. So
It's
so
almost the same prize pool, or it's close to the same prize pool with nobody putting money in.
exactly, but no one's putting any money in. In first place is a main event seat with $1,000 in travel. Yeah, it deserves some time to play it out.
Yep. No,
What's
exactly. We're going to try to give them as much as we can with
Yep.
it being fair without it
reasonably
going. Yeah.
without? Yep. No.
Well,
absolutely.
for the most people in that room there, that's the biggest prize they've ever played for.
Yeah.
I mean, that first place is
Yeah.
11 compared
Yeah.
to they ended up playing for 4 for first.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's what
Yeah.
chopped
There's
it up.
unless you've played, you know, a W.
That's a good-looking guy right
Nice.
It feels weird to see
What's-
yourself walk across
What's
the
Pete?
screen.
Pete got some things to say. Pete, what's going on? You got some words?
You want to talk?
No, I'm good. I'm going to be on the mic all day tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 6 hours in today. So
Okay.
I was good.
This is. I think
You
this
like
is.
it, Pete?
Oh, I love this.
It's
Hey.
fun, right?
No, I love getting this table. This is
Yep.
so
I think
fun
this
to
is.
have.
I really enjoy playing on it, and it's fun commentating in
We
it.
did?
Okay.
Yep. So
By
we
yourself,
invested.
commentating is difficult.
But
I've
by
done
yourself,
it, but
is,
I'll do it. But
by yourself is very tough.
Right.
There's nobody to
Fill
like,
the void.
hey, how you doing? Hey, you know, yeah.
No
you got
pee
nothing-
break in there.
what do you do here? What do you
Nobody
do
to
there?
play off.
Yep.
Yeah, you got nobody to play off of. So,
Yep. No, I 100% agree.
but you
But-
also have nobody to doubt what you're saying.
Right.
You know,
You're the gospel.
correct.
That's fair. That's fair. No, I love doing the commentary.
Janet picking up ace 8.
Big hand, three-handed.
That is, it's
200,000. She gonna bet
Come on,
200,000.
Janet, fire that in there.
She gonna
We're
ship
not-
it or 200,000.
We're not going to say that there's an interested party in the booth right now.
Janet, what are we doing, Janet? What are we doing?
Gonna
Ah, don't
eating.
call Janet.
Okay.
Rip it and get some chips in there, Janet. That's gonna invite the King 9, right?
Everybody's in.
Guess
Yeah.
so. Here we go.
Family 3-pot. Corey protests. He's like
4,
what are we
5,
doing?
6.
Oh. Janet's got the gutter ball. Will the open-ended. Joe at nothing.
Oh, then Will hits his
Will
10.
Will with the
spikes
10 the turn.
10 and an open-ended still.
Worst hand took the lead.
Janet, what's
Yeah,
she got?
Janet.
She got a gutter ball. At the ace
See,
high.
Janet, if you're gonna continue on this board, raise it pre-flop. If you're gonna
Right.
put more chips in this pot, raise it pre-flop.
And a pot, and it's over.
And if you miss,
It's
and
over.
so he called, just let it go.
Should get away.
But-
think should get away here with just ace high.
Right.
It's only 100. I like that bet.
I don't think he can call it. Yeah,
No,
that's
but it's
good.
a
Yeah.
it's a really good
So
bet.
Good bet by Will.
But you burned 100,000 on the turn by calling, right? So
Right.
instead of doing that, raise the pre-flop for 100,000, and you probably take it down. If you don't, you face resistance, reevaluate, let the hand go. But instead, you just limp there, and then you call and turn.
Well, and on
hoping
the button
for-
three-handed, any ace is very valuable.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
super
I think,
strong.
Yeah, you got a 3
It's
bet
super
there.
strong.
You can't three-bet. You got to just at least two-bet it first.
Yep, for sure. You got to start
Well,
with
Since
zeros.
yeah.
Since you're the first one to act. So.
I've just been corrected, so I think I'm
Dennis. Dennis.
gonna have to renegotiate my contract.
After the flop, first ask says I raise. Like, well, what are you raising? There's no one did anything. Why are you raising? Joe.
Seven bigs.
King 8 suited.
He might just get him in there.
Should.
That's a good hand right there.
I don't mind that.
No,
Seven
I mean
bigs,
that's yeah. 3-handed. That's suited with
You
the
should have
king.
raised on your ace.
Uh-oh. 152.
We just
I
said
figured
that,
you'd
girl.
be down at the game. I didn't figure you'd be here.
No,
this
we're like,
weekend,
girl,
you.
just rip that in there.
Oh,
You should have.
Oh.
You should have.
She's all
Janet's
in.
all in with 9s.
Oh, Getz was his Joe. 9-9, King 8. Big pot.
Here we go.
Big pot.
Flop jack, 8 jack.
Jack,
You
jack.
only hit the 8 though.
Yep.
Did you just double? Did you just knock him out? Did you just knock him
I
out?
did.
Yep.
I did.
Oh, Janet.
Down to one Canuck.
We got rid of one of them bastards.
Yeah, listen. North of the border, we appreciate them coming down. They
no,
support
they're
us
great. They are.
100%. 100% support us. Great guys. Doesn't mean we don't want to beat them. But I mean,
It's
what
someone
ifs?
else's. I just picked it up.
Oh, how can I never showed the river there?
Oh, there's something.
There it
in
is.
The Queen. Come on.
We just showed.
It's not empty. Oh, I thought you said.
Oh, he's got what?
Oh, he's
60,000?
looking at his kid. He's got one big left.
Yeah, but he was down to one big before, so he's in good shape.
Go get my money then.
He's actually got him right where he wants him.
Good job, girl.
Thanks.
Proud of you.
Good job, Janet.
Thanks.
We was cheering for you for the record. We were.
Yeah, against two Canadians, of course we were.
So what do we got? 16 minutes left to play?
16 minutes of real time left.
Real time.
Yeah.
I
It
think
appears
he's
we
kind of all in, huh?
will finish it out, is my guess.
Well, yes, I believe we will, since it's 154 real time and one of
We have
there's
we
a
have
person.
some
Well,
known
we
information.
can't say that actually because you never know.
We have some known information,
We
which
do.
means we probably should be done. We don't know who.
We won't say.
We don't know how. But
Joe's all in now.
He's all in for less.
Oh shoot. Oh, Joe's all in for 60. Yeah. Joe ain't got no
And
options.
that's smart. She's gonna
Just call.
flat here.
Flat, right? Bust the guy. I don't love the call to bust the guy with
But
two
you have
tables
it.
left.
You have to.
3 people
Right.
left.
Oh, look at.
I'm good.
So what does Janet do here though with a
I don't
pair?
know.
I mean,
She might just.
She calls. She calls.
Nope, she didn't.
She didn't. She shipped
She
it more.
shipped it, yeah.
She did. All right. Well, props to you,
Well,
Janet.
she's gonna pick up a little extra.
I don't
and
hate
then
it.
Go heads up.
I don't hate it.
Against one over.
735.
Oh,
That's-
this is 5.
Yep.
G-ball.
Hold.
Yep. She
Oh,
holds.
oh, she hits the. Nope. She doesn't
Joe,
G-ball,
all right.
just
Heads
holds for
up.
Sixes.
20
1-6,
big
1-3.
blinds and
One
16.
LSU Canadian out the door. Bye, Joe.
We are heads up with 15 minutes left of real time.
Sorry, not sorry.
Reels time. to go.
Reels times.
Reels times.
I'm gonna guess we're gonna figure this out in the next couple hands.
Yeah, at this final table, Will really never got himself in trouble.
Right. So real quick, while we're waiting for the deal, Randy's Diner is a sponsor. Shout out to Randy's. What else? What else we got, Pete? Lady tax.
Tax lady.
Tax lady.
Ambitiously lazy.
Lazy apparel. And there's one I'm missing, Pete.
Those are cute.
Subway, Park Rapids.
And then Eagle River Utility
Eagle River
Solutions.
Utility Solutions. Not possible without them. The tables, the feature tables,
They're
the
gonna
bad
I
meat,
bet they each take 1,000. That's what they're gonna do.
everything. So I think that
They're each gonna take
another
grand.
meeting with the sponsors today, and the sponsor said basically like, whatever you guys want to do, let's do it. Let's promote it. Everything. Let's go. 100% on board. Can't thank them enough. Just go out and patronize those sponsors for sure. Easy to do.
Wow.
Good food. Good service. Tax lady.
So these hands now, these are $2,000 hands here, right?
Yep, gets a little serious.
Huh? Think about that.
Right? 2,000, 2,200.
I mean, how many cash games, Kramer, you played where you?
2,200 or
It's
nothing.
10 people.
Huh?
10 people's lives. 10
Oh my God! Look
people's
at
lives.
Janet. Janet, don't play that.
Oh, Janet. She
Except-
coming.
Yeah.
All right. We got through.
Just nailed
But it's not that
it.
often you play a hand that's worth $2,000.
The big blind is
These are
4 people's
2,000 or
lives.
$2,200 hands.
Yeah, they really are. I'm surprised they wouldn't each just take 1,000 right now and
Well,
walk away.
we don't know that they haven't.
Right.
You know.
I think they talked about it a little bit.
I wouldn't like the party.
You do like to party. Yep.
We
That's
gotta
a
play-
lot. It's a
gotta
lot of
play
fun.
for a
It's a lot
little
of fun chips.
A little juice.
How about
I
each
mean,
take?
They got 12 minutes to.
How about
not-
each take 1970?
But 2 minutes,
Honestly,
let me
though,
talk.
they
Let me
said
talk.
ICM chops. So all you're doing is chopping the 22, though.
Right.
So
You already chopped
why not?
once. You already chopped
Why not
once.
wait for them to make a mistake?
Yep.
If you're,
We already chopped once, so I'm just gonna play it
But
out.
these are big hands.
Wait, is it legal
Oh,
for the
Janet, 2-3.
Canadian to be coaching in the corner? I saw him give him a hand signal.
It
Is
looked
that-
like I think he called
is
them
that a thing?
offsides.
Is that a thing?
I think it was an offsides
False
call.
start, offsides.
Yeah.
What was the deal there?
Janet threw the challenge flag.
A lot of challenges. Lot of
I think
challenges.
I'm rooting for Janet now. She was.
Janet's your horse?
Yep.
All right. All right. I like it.
She's got an ace. She picks up an ace. Heads up. It's got to be in the lead, right?
Get him in, Janet.
Just what are you waiting for?
Get him in, Janet. There you go. Call rip.
Oh, they're fixing the blinds. Here.
Rip. Janet. Janet. Rip it in, Janet. Janet.
Janet.
Come on, girl. Come on. Just a call. Just a call, right?
And then check it down. I would just call and then they should just
Yeah,
check
Dennis,
it down.
that doesn't mean it's the right play. It actually means it's not the right play. That's how.
Shut the fuck up.
Did you hear what Dennis was trying to do? It's wrong.
Dennis doesn't do anything right.
No. I do a lot of
50-50.
things right.
He does everything right, but he doesn't.
You guys actually know so little about me. It's unbelievable.
Wait, you lumping me with them, Dennis?
No, not you. You know a lot about me.
He likes to think
Most people
of himself
don't.
as Colin Farrell.
Well, he is Colin Farrell.
Most people don't know much about me, which is fine.
Everybody loves
10-3-3. Tough hand.
Everybody loves Dennis.
Janet, go after it, Janet. Pick up the pot.
Janet.
Open pot, Janet. There it is. Wow.
Seriously, those
Now
are
she's
the
forced to
shoe
win
ups?
it.
Yep.
Now she's forced to win it.
Online, right?
Should have a choice.
Is this where
All
they
right.
shop?
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
they're playing for like $2,000 here.
Spoiler alert.
We are down to it's 2:00 Canadian.
That
It's
real
2:00 Canadian Central Time.
Except on real time.
Is that what CST is?
Yeah, Canadian Central Time. You did not know that?
I did
The
not know
whole fucking country.
that. I learned something today,
What,
Dennis.
Canadian Central Time?
Central
Yeah.
Time. I did not know that. Look at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at there's a discussion going on.
These commentators
Yep.
are clueless.
Now they're gonna chop.
That's been.
Now they chop. Congratulations.
Good turn. Yeah,
I think
there
that's
we go.
about you.
Who's Mac Wallow?
You get an open bar tab during your
I should. What's this?
What's up? Do you want
Oh
some?
my God! I thought we dropped it.
Aw.
All right. Congratulations,
I'm gonna take one of these beds.
Will. Congratulations to Will.
They can't hear me.
Congratulations to the final two. I guessing they chopped it up. They chopped before that, and then the last 2,200, Pete, they chopped that up even. Both will be returning tomorrow for the free roll, giving away the $10,000 seat with the $1,000 travel expenses. So, anyone out there, you got a ticket to that? Come on out. It's well worth it. Special thanks to our sponsors to wrap it up is Randy's Diner, Tax Lady, Pete, who am I forgetting? Tax Lady, Subway, Park Rapids, Eagle River Utility Solutions, and Ambitiously Lazy Apparel. Everyone played this weekend. Fun to see everybody. Hope to see you tomorrow. Should be a fun time. That's everything. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Kramer. We'll see everybody tomorrow. We're probably going to start live streaming about somewhere between 2 and 4 o'clock for the championship free roll.